Ah! Oh, that was embarrassing. Hold on. Okay. I was late. But my mic was even later. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And then I looked at the mic stand because I checked the interface and the lights were on. So in theory, it should have been working, but it wasn't. So I was like, what's going on here? So then I checked the mic itself. There's no mic. There's just no mic. It's just like the entry screw on the mic, but there was no mic, and I was like, oh no. I guess I was recording something probably on like Saturday or Friday and forgot. And because when I record stuff, I use a different microphone. I must have taken it away and then forgot to put the streaming one back or something. Because I know I recorded a few things for you guys that are not ready, but I did some stuff. And then I think I just did not switch back. That is really embarrassing. I got halfway. I remembered to take the other mic away. I just did not remember to put this one back. Anyway, sorry about being late. I have no excuse. Just the Monday EPs got me real bad. I meant to wake up 3 hours before stream. I kept hitting snooze until it was an hour and a half before stream. And then I had no time to get ready because it takes me longer than that. Hello, Dan Kiba, thank you for the server. This is Wholesome Super for the Hatsune Miku brass knuckles. I actually am thinking of getting them. I'm torn. You ever spend money on them because I posted them in your Discord and now you're feeling better? I haven't bought them yet, but I'm thinking about it. With this support and hope that you get them fast and fun. Thank you. I was pricing the shipping for now, about like almost $35 for shipping. I don't know. But also brass knuckle. In case you guys haven't seen it, you can get Miku colored brass knuckles for Miku boxing. Very tempting. Incredibly tempting. I love punching shit. The only thing better than punching shit is simulated violence while I punch shit. I always like brass knuckles too. Whenever it's an option in games and stuff, I always use them. That's why my Byleth in 3 Houses. Puncher. Even before that was an option for girls. I don't remember what my class was. I just punched people anyway. I used the gauntlets, always. Back before it was cool. Back before it was even, like, intended. I think I didn't even reclass myself. I'm just, like... I think it's, like, a Pegasus Rider or something. But I hop off. And I punch. Because it makes me laugh. Might be dragon, I'm not sure. But, hello Juice, NC14, and Dan Kibo, and Brandon! I am the #1 source for all things wholesome. I am the most wholesome VTuber, yes? Only wholesome stuff over here, it's fine. Me and my very wholesome company, we enjoy our wholesome stuff. Hello Vanga, and Blank, and Patrick Connor, and Elena Sport, and Yelter! And Yukino Hamaki, Yukiko Hamaki, wow, a whole character, nice. And hello Super14 on Twitch, and Christina Bucky Popsy, Dark Shadows, and King Kodiak VA, and Vegeta Blue, and Florette. I was not muted, I had no mic, which is even worse. Hello Bleach, I feel like that should be probably a thing that I check before I go live every time. Is my mic plugged in? Instead I just don't. I just assume it's there. True, I could learn sign language with the hand tracking, but the problem is they don't track very well. Like, this is me touching my fingers. It's not happening. So if I want to try to actually touch my fingers, I have to like go crazy and it scuffs everything up. Hello, Alicard, Darklight, and Noe, and Metal Cows. Oh, it startled me. Hello, is that Toast? The mic thinks there's nowhere cozier than 6 feet beneath the earth. technically no one will be
This is a
streaming
wholesome
into there,
server
so
for
I
the
dare say it might be
Hatsune
more
Miku
comfortable for the
Knuckles,
mic.
boxing glove.
Hello,
Reviews
Giant
and
Deborah
yada
and
because I
Teddy.
hosted them in Discord.
Come to us
Now
professional
feeling better
streamers,
with
yes.
the support and I hope that you can get them fast. Smiley
Only the
face,
most
have
professional
fun,
streamers
forward
forget
clover,
to plug in their mics
fingers.
entirely, yes. Hello, Ryan. Oh, Mike VC. Hello, Jello Turd and Hyper Epsilon. Decrease the mic's salary. Yeah, it'll go from negative to I'm charging it. It now has to pay me for the privilege of me screaming into it. Although I feel like I shouldn't say that because then I'm gonna open my inbox next time and it's gonna be like a bunch of mic applications. and I don't think I need that. So probably not. Hello, K-Sops. Elephant Time Freddy. Yeah, $35 shipping. It was kind of unreasonable, but you know what happens. Maybe they're really heavy, I don't know. I assume they're light plastic, but whatever. Hello, John and Mercenary. Seems we got double TTS. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to fix that. The thing is, it's not. Oh, it is easy fix this time. It's not supposed to happen at all. But if I fixed it from being double, but I can't stop it. It's not supposed to happen at all. I don't know why it's even happening. And it turned off. Anyway. Have you guys looked through the Wholesome Games sale on Steam? I think it's going in a few more days. And I really like indie games. So I wanted to try, if I don't have a lot of time to play them, I thought we could at least go through and look at like some highlights from the sales that stood out to me when I was looking through it. Some have demos available too. And maybe if we have any time another day or at the end of the day, we can maybe try one of them. I'm not very confident we'll have time to try any demos today, but maybe. But I went through already and looked up a bunch of them that I want to show off trailers that were highlights to me. And if I'm probably not going to take requests for like single games to look up because I've already kind of got a curated list, but you guys can feel free to drop ones that excite you in chat. And if I see a lot of people talking about a particular one, it might entice me to pull it up. I just won't promise because I do have a list already. Window shopping for games that you won't play. I know! That's my favorite activity too, Noe. So I thought, let's do it together. Hello, Robonite. So the first one, hello TGM. The first one is actually one that was recommended. What? Hold on. I felt myself breathe in a crumb, and I thought I could be brave and tough it out. I was wrong. Blech. Drinking should help. I guess you can't talk off swallowing or breathing in the crumb. Swallowing probably. Yeah, I want to go through and look at a bunch of them. The first one is one that I saw on Twitter. It is actually one that I had my eye on at least once before, but then I never noticed that it came out, at least the demo. I think the actual game, yeah, it came out August 8th, so it is out now. I've been curious about it. It's called Depersonalization. Dice, tabletop role-playing games, Cthulhu! Diverse story modules, rich branching narratives. We're prisoners of fate, but sometimes we also roll the dice and create miracles. The description is kind of vague, so I want to play the trailer for you guys. It's kind of small, but I hope it's okay. You guys can get an idea of the aesthetic and stuff. It looks so cool. Look at it! Don't we love where we're starting off with Wholesome Games? Wow, murder! I love me some Wholesome Games. I turned it down. Is that enough? Oh, look at it. I love Wholesome Games. I feel like it's a good Wholesome showcased when I can start with this. I didn't see this one in the list, but maybe it was there and I missed it. I only saw it with the recommendation. It says that the categories are tagged to like Lovecraftian, pixel graphics, investigation, RPG. Still loud? Okay, let me turn it down as much as I can while still hearing it. We've been bamboozled. Honestly though, this looks like a banger. I really like the frame rate and the art style. It's really unsettling. I don't know how to word it. This is like one of the most unsettling game aesthetics I've seen in a long time. You bought it during the summer sale but never got around to playing it? If you do, let me know if it's good because I'm curious. It does have a demo. I kind of want to check it out sometime. Yeah, I like the art style a lot too. Both like the exploration style and the main sprite style. They're both really nice. I also like the music and the aesthetic, like the old like and not like swing, but like almost swing. I don't know what to call it. But you guys know what I mean. It's kind of like electro swing, but darker and not as electro. I bring myself. It's still drowning me out. How? I'm looking at the levels. It shouldn't possibly be. This is as low as I can get it. I'll see if I can bring myself up a bit. There's no way it should be doing that. This is the best I can do. Turn the mic up, but then we have a risk of peaking. When I turn it up at this source, I've seen times where you guys said it was okay. You guys told me it was okay, and then I looked back at the VOD, and the mic's peaking all the time. So this is the best I can do. I literally cannot turn it down anymore. And I can't turn myself up anymore because I'm worried that's gonna cause even worse issues. But yeah, this is the second trailer. I did want to watch this one as well. Clips! Don't worry, you peaked already. I hope you don't mean the mic. I hope you mean that figuratively, because if you mean the mic, I'm eating the stream out of existence. I can't deal! The Monday crankies are very real right now. I hate Mondays. And this is better, I hope so. I really like the aesthetic of like the rooms and stuff as well. And it's pixel style obviously, so it's not the same. But it kind of has like almost an Umineko vibe with like the butterflies and the older buildings and stuff. I'm curious how the battles work in it too. Because I would really like to check this one out. I want to try to make time more often to play indie game demos. Because I think it's too hard for me to commit to finishing full indie games. Because the type of games I really like are the kind that are really hard to finish on stream. But if I play more demos, it might make it an easier way to cover a bunch more of ones that I'm curious about. Oh, Gamer Kevin Pie! They're under the Wholesome Games celebration. I don't quite know why this one's here, but I don't mind it. Also, that's literally me. Look at her. Wow. Oh, Lisa, enlarge the trailers? I don't think I can. Because I'll have to... The way I'm capturing it is kind of complicated. Like, I can go full screen, but then part of it is cut off. I don't think I can enlarge it. Because then I'd have to reset up OBS every time I have a trailer. Versus... actually, hold on. I have an idea. Let me set up a second one that's zoomed in on the video. That might be okay. And then I can just zoom in with it. I can enable the second one. It won't be good quality, but it shouldn't matter too much if you're on mobile or the like. It'll be kind of rough, but I think it's the best way I can get that to work without having to reset it up every time. Because that's going to get on my nerves really fast, and I'm just so tired I won't remember to do it is the main issue. This way, hold on. Just gotta find, okay. I should be able to just hop between this as long as that quality is like good enough. Oh, there's a third trailer for it. Oh, this one is really selling me. Creepy music box is like my thing. really shouldn't have been in the Wholesome Games sale. Holy moly. I think this one's... I don't know why this trailer's the last file on Steam, because this is selling me even more than the first two. I really want to play this now. I want to read a bit about it as well, because it's a little hard to tell from videos. Like, what a game is like. It's giving me kind of Yuppie Psycho vibes, which I still really want to finish someday. I just haven't been able to make it work. Just check the Wholesome Games sometime. Yeah, I could just, we could just decide to play this for the stream. We just, for the rest of the stream, we play this. Honestly, it's kind of tempting. Is it because I have other content enabled? I'm not so sure. I was able to find it, but I had to search for it. It didn't come up unless I searched myself, so. It looks so gross. I'm loving it. Holy shit. Holy shit. That looks like a good game. I'm sad that I never checked it out again after I heard about it initially. I meant to look it up a lot more and I just never got around to it. Okay. Where's their information on it? It should be like about this game. Okay. All I read was it's a cock-like RPG. I don't think I've seen that acronym before. What does COC stand for in games? I don't think I've come across that. I don't know what that usually means in RPG terms. RPG, dice, controller, bad end, multi-branch, a different world starting from zero. A Call of Cthulhu. Oh, okay. The game consists of multiple modules, each of which has multiple endings and branch routes, striving to build a diverse themed world. So it sounds like a game that goes on like forever. If you'd like to get good value out of your games, it seems like a very long one. Players can create a variety of characters and advance the story through free exploration, investigation, reasoning, selection, and other actions, and finally reach the end. Sounds so good, honestly. No rigid growth system. All attributes are served with narrative. Characters' attributes will influence the direction of the story, which allows players to experience a more multifaceted plot. Maybe someone with low attributes is more likely to trigger incredible events. I like this! Low attributes at times can even matter? That's actually really nice. I like to see more creative use of stuff like that instead of just attributes. They'll defend if you're romance or not. Like, nah, give them more purpose. And this seems to be doing that. It's the default RPG in Japan. Okay, so it's like the equivalent of D&D. Got it. Diversified module. We have a lot of choices in the story module. Different players can reach various plots and endings. These experiences eventually come together and form a complete story with ups and downs. But it is worth mentioning that you're playing a role, and the character's personality and experience will influence your choices. So you can only make choices within that character's personality. It's not like an entirely open game. Which I actually prefer. No matter investigation modules, infinite modules, plain text modules, or strange story modules, it'll be supported in different modes. Strategic combat. Completely break away from traditional battle template. Flexible options in the battle will allow you to create different worlds on their own. We're the prisoners of fate. However, occasionally we can make a big difference and create miracles. I'm gonna start making a list on which games I'm interested in. So far, depersonalization is number one. I don't know about you guys, but that one very much appeals to Pam at least. Let's go back in and look at my list of these ones are actually mostly wholesome. I mean, they're all listed in Wholesome Games, so it's not my fault if some of them aren't as wholesome. Maybe they shouldn't have been put as part of the Wholesome Game sale if they don't want me to check them out. But I have a list of around 30 or so, I think, that I wanted to look at as long as we have time. let me see. I'm trying to see where I started curating the list. Okay, that was demo specifically. Where's my start? Okay. Here we go. These are, oh god, it's all moving because someone's playing the demo. Here is one of them that stood out to me as part of the Wholesome Games event. How many BL games are there? There's actually one, but I didn't include it. It didn't look that great. It doesn't look bad. It just didn't appeal to my taste in stories. So this one is called Odada. Hello, Dropship Queen. It's kind of a unique one. So let me try to show you what I mean.
Welcome to Odada.
It explains itself a decent amount.
Exploration game. In Odada, you experiment with musical machines.
That one I've got to turn up. That's too
You
quiet.
can modify the sound of each level.
So basically, you can create your own music
unique music snippets.
with like the level itself, and it has like that really satisfying ripple
new instruments,
whenever you put stuff in,
and new levels that will make every playthrough unique.
So it's kind of like a music box creator in a way. It just looks really relaxing.
You can ramp up the
to
arrangement.
just sit there and
when
like
your song is complete,
make
turn
some
it into
music
a cassette
boxes.
that you can customize the way
And then you
like.
get to design it. Like this
Share
this
it
does
with
not look
others
like
and
necessarily
grow a
a
never-ending
game that you'd
cassette
want to do
collection.
on stream or whatever. But it looks like a really nice game
Odada.
if you just want
Releasing
something
on
to
Steam
relax
on August
with.
15th.
And it came out very recently as well. This was its trailer from the Wholesome Direct. So, like, I think the ripples are what times it. Like, you can listen in this trailer when they add different houses, how it changes the sound. That's so cool! Like, I don't know how to explain this. I've never quite seen a game that was anything like this. Yeah, it looks like it'll tickle your brain good! Like the type of game that, like, how do I word this? The type of game that if you're a kid with an iPad, you probably should be playing. It would be good for, like, the little kids and stuff. To, like learn, like, sounds and different stuff. It's basically... as it's described, a tactile music maker with endless freedom to play. Use gadgets, gizmos, and funky melodic toys to piece together a handcrafted music track. Share what you make, unlock new instruments. Oh da da! Yeah, it kind of does feel like the Mario Maker, like Mario Paint. Oh wait, I know what you mean now. The Mario Maker, like when people make the autoplay levels. Yeah. It does kind of have the same vibes. I think this trailer just goes through and shows like the stuff from the other one that we've already seen. So I'm gonna scroll down and read some stuff about it. And I'm seeing if there's anything different from in the trailer. Move your tune train from level to level, crafting a musical track from a series of toy-like interactive instruments. It just looks so chill. Reminds you of your old PC preschool games somehow. Yeah. It kind of has like that vibe. Just like a fun little game that like anyone of any age can use to relax or whatever. Liz's levels and instruments are randomized too, so every run is a little bit different, and then you can adjust it by adding your own stuff with different instruments because you're never like given the same stuff. It's just basically encouraging you to take a few moments and be creative, just to make something, and then it's satisfying because you can listen to it back. It does kind of have a Nintendo Labo aesthetic, doesn't it? This would have help when you want to make yourself some music for your RPG. I don't know if you could use it for a commercial product, but it could at least help you get an inspiration for something. Then you can record it and maybe recreate it in like FL Studio or something. It could be a really good base for coming up with different ideas and stuff. The features: a low-pressure, tactile musical playground, unique musical mechanics. Figuring them out is half the fun. I like that. You don't really know what it does until you put it down and make it make a sound. It's literally like toddlers pressing buttons on like some sort of giant plastic toy where every time you press a button, like the cow button moves, the pig button oinks. It's like that recreated, but for adults, kind of. This one kind of, it felt like it hit the definition of wholesome games to me, so I did want to include this one. I'm nice if you can play like actual songs on it. It'd be fun to try to recreate something like Visual Pleasure. Yeah. It looks tailor-made for the Switch and Steam Deck. If it's on Steam, it's probably meant for like Steam Deck, but it just looks really nice. Hello, Daniel Luke! And you can unlock new levels and instruments as you play, customize your completed cassettes, which for some reason are in it, and export your creations as audio files to share with the world. So you can export them as audio files. So yeah, if you need inspiration making sound for an RPG, it does look like it would be a good option potentially. There's also this one that caught my eye. It's called Love Ghosty. Become a wholesome ghost matchmaker and grow relationships between the manor's residents. Gift items to lift their spirits. Set them up on dates and watch love bloom. Discover cute romances with a unique story between every pair of residents. How will love blossom in your manor? Now this really caught my attention because it's like a dating sim, but I hook everyone else up. Yeah, we're basically Cupid, which is the type of game I've wanted for a very long time actually. So I'm really curious about this one. Also, the aesthetic and the music are just so cute. I love the little ghost. It's basically just me. You literally have to set them up on dates. And I wonder if we can have different endings, like set up the wrong people, or if it's a predetermined narrative. Pair any couple. I like that goal. You always wanted to ship your AC villagers, then this may be the perfect game for you. If you two role-played with your Animal Crossing village and tried to get people to move next to each other and try to hook them up, this is the game. Turn this haunted house into a haunted home. Add furniture and get lots of people. It just looks so precious. Kind of looks like Neopets. I wouldn't say the art style kind of reminds me of Neopets, but maybe like the coloring style a bit. I also just loved this screenshot. What a coincidence! I too committed no crimes today. As if committing no crimes is odd. I guess committing crimes is the default. Oh, it's Mario Moon. I feel like this is the type of game that'd be really cute, but I don't think I'll have time to play myself, but it does look really nice. This is the first time you've been dead, right? I would hope so. If you're dead multiple times, then I'm even more concerned. I like how, and there's like, today's chores too. Definitely not a date. Go to an art gallery. Yeah, that looks like a tsundere one. Like, it's definitely not a date or anything. And self-care. Read a book. Honestly, I read a book a lot yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. House helper. Tend to the garden. You have to, like, take different people's icons and pin them to the thing that you want them to do. Hello, Rico, come on. Thank you for the outfit. I actually have it pinned in chat. It's a 3D outfit from Booth. You can go get it, too. I'm flying a kite. How is this a chore? Because sometimes self-care is a chore, you know? And there's like... everyone has their different like affinities and stuff. And it just looks really like a game you could spend a lot of time with. Learning and just enjoying it. The mood bar looks like Three Houses. I know! I love the look of this one too. It's very different than Three Houses overall, obviously, but it does kind of feel that way. It did win some awards as well. In Tiny Teams, it got official selection, Wholesome Direct 2022, a GDMC Expo selection, nominee for Colors of Indie, and Pitchy Game Awards finalist. Well, if it's winning awards, it must be a pretty decent game too. And to read the full description in case there's anything different. I'm just looking for sections that are different. Okay. Oh, maybe we could play this one on Valentine's Day. It says a single playthrough is 3 to 6 hours. That might make it doable for me. I'm writing it down to keep it as an idea. If it's short, that's maybe something we can actually do. Depending on how much you want to spend experimenting with different couples. Oh, I'm fucked then. It would take me forever. Versus immediately pairing the couples you want. You can pair up to 6 couples per playthrough. 6 couples! which requires playing at least 11 times in order to see all the content available. So there's pretty good replay value to play multiple times. Create any romance you want. Oh my god, I love this. Every resident is shippable with every other resident. This is my dream game. I can ship everybody. I can ship everybody. This is incredible. Learn about each resident's unique personality. No harem mode, that's true. That is a crime. We need that one. Read through their diary and give them gifts to discover what they love the most. This is so cute. Resurrect some joy in a stranger's life. Set residents up on not-so-secret dates. Help decorate their rooms and send them on tasks to lift their spirit. Help someone find their boo. As residents get closer to each other, you'll unlock adorable relationship scenes. Every pair of residents has their own unique story. This seems to be a fun one to voice act because it looks like the dialogue and stuff is really cute. Play with people's hearts. Unlock mini-games, deepen resident relationships, and boost resident happiness. Enlarge combination of couples. With a total of 12 residents, discover 66 combinations of couples with unique storylines. I love this. I love this. It's no Resident Evil, it's Resident Nice. Find their boo. Oh god, I didn't even realize I hate that. And take your matchmaking to the next level. Unlock minigames, manor upgrades, ghosty hats, and more. New Game Plus, not done matchmaking. The memory board retains the dates and relationship talks you've unlocked from previous runs. Other New Game Plus features help you progress relationships faster. Hello, Doodle Dude. What do you guys think of that one? I am putting it up there on my list of top picks. I wouldn't say it's like one of the ones that I would immediately rush to download right now, but it is a game that I would very much love to play someday, and I would rate it very highly. It is super cute. I tried to pick some ones that look really interesting and unique to show you guys, so I hope you guys are excited to check them out with me. This one also looked really cool. It's apparently 2, so I guess there's a first one, but I've never heard about it before. It's Cat Cafe Manager. So you work as a manager at a cat cafe. Also, Lyndon, thank you for 13 months. Well, been an intern rank for a year and saying, I appreciate it. In this cozy management life sim, care for cute cats and customers while exploring a bustling folkloric city. Build the cat cafe of your dreams and fill hearts with delight using the power of cats, coffee, and community. Let's look. Ow. I really like the art in this one. It feels very reminiscent of Paper Mario. Music is really chill too. I love 2D stuff like this that takes the Paper Mario approach. That's relaxing. I just really want to know who or what recorded the cat noises because they're so good. I notice the cat goes like on top of stuff and causes trouble. You know what it reminds me of? It really feels like early 3DS graphics. You know what I mean? But I mean that in like a fond way. Like the 3D stuff and the color palette looks like the type of thing that you see on 3DS. But then you have like the almost Paper Mario quality sprites for the people blended in with the 3D background. And I really like that. It has that really fun like cutout vibe. And it's a style that I've been seeing more often in indie games. And I really like it. I know it's probably not for everyone in terms of style, but it's a thing that always has appealed to me. Yeah, like Scribble Knots kind of stuff. I think this one is not actually out yet. They have a Kickstarter that's coming out soon, I believe. So this one is gonna work on getting some funding. But where it's 2, and I at least feel confident. It sounds like they made one before. Yeah, the sequel to the hit cozy management sim, Build the Cat Cafe of Your Dreams and explore Folklore City. We already read that. After a fairy feline possesses your smartphone, it's a whole thing. You discover a magical force is twisting people's hearts to feel lonely and isolated. Now that sounds like reality. It's up to you to to ease their worries and fill their hearts with delight using the power of cats, coffee, and community. Hello, what's up, man? Delight your community. Take care of your cats so they're happy, healthy, and loved. And they'll delight your customers with their fuzzy company and occasional wild antics. Decorate your cafe and prepare tasty treats to keep your customers coming back. Explore the city. Venture outside your cafe and explore the many colorful regions of an expansive, bustling city full of useful ingredients, crafting materials, hidden secrets, and stray cats, of course. Which I'm assuming you adopt and bring into the cat cafe. Hello, Joe! It's not a game direct. I'm looking at a bunch of games on sale for the Wholesome Games sale. Approach stray fur babies using the ancient technique. And read them in turn-based cat counters. What the fuck? Figure out what they like and dislike to slowly win their trust. So you have to use the turn-based encounters to try to win over the cat. With the technique. I love this. Hello, Bobtron. Care for your cats. Each cat has a unique personality. So figure out their favorite foods, give them little baths, and play. Oh, I'm sure they enjoy the baths. Cuddle and pet to keep them feeling feline. I mean, fine. You can even train them to help you explore using a cat companion skill, such as burrowing paws to dig up hidden treasure, power snoot for sniffing out neat secrets, mighty mittens to push aside big boulders and stuff, and, you know, your tea off your table. Join Cuddy Crumb's Lane, tight-knit community of shopkeepers. Meet new friends as well as many returning faces from Cat Cafe Manager. Get to know them, buy from their shops, and make sure they're doing okay. Over time, learn to work together as a community. There wouldn't be a BGM on because I know it would play over the trailers and that might bother you guys. It's too much work for me to turn it on and off right now. I'm literally so sleepy. If I try, I'm gonna mess up and leave it on at the wrong times. So it's probably better not to, as long as you guys don't mind. Uncover an age-old secret. Something old is stirring in the woods and stirring up trouble. To stop this grim force, enlist the help of tiny cat fairies and uncover the old stories of the Witch's Coven. Maybe sounds like a good Halloween one if it's out in time. Inspired by Studio Ghibli. It doesn't feel very Ghibli to me, but I can kind of see maybe where that came from. 90s shoujo anime. I do definitely see that inspiration. And our own city lives. Experience a fresh vibe combining 2D hand-animated characters and a fully 3D city full of hand-painted details. What do you guys think of that one? Yeah, I didn't see the Ghibli either, really. But it's still cute. What do you guys think of that one? I don't think it's one that I'm gonna immediately like rush to download, but it was cute enough that I wanted to show it off to you guys. The next one is Usagishima, Bunny Island. I don't think it's based on the real Bunny Island, but having gone to Bunny Island and having it be one of my favorite places in the world, I got really excited seeing this. And I wanted to show it off. I'm starting to think the first game might not have been part of the sale and it was shared with me as a bamboozle. So because it didn't have the banner. But for those of you who don't know, it's not called Usagishima in Japan. I don't remember the name of it. But there is an island that's absolutely full of bunnies. And I feel like this is inspired by it, maybe. Want to build a bunny paradise? Embark on a bunny-filled journey in Usagishima, where you transform an abandoned island into a cozy haven for adorable bunnies. Entice fluffy tourists. Deck your island with cuteness and befriend lovable bunnies. Hello, Daring Dan. This looks so precious. Oh my god. I was gonna say, it kind of gives me similar vibes to Neko Atsume as well. I don't think it's the same though, but... I really like the aesthetic and like the lower frame rate. It kind of gives it that just like drawn in a notepad and like stickers added to it vibe. I really like how busy it looks as well. I mean, you can just go take little pictures when you catch them doing cute things. Oh. This one I love. And that's super cute, right? Look at him eating! Precious bunny. And you can peek inside in case they're doing anything cute in the buildings. Give them little head pats while they're sleeping. Ah! What it as a screensaver? Yeah! If you can use a game as a screensaver, have it be like a living one, I would love this. It looks so cute! It's not out yet, but this one very much does like capture my heart a lot because I'm really biased because I love bunnies. And I'm really happy that this exists. I don't really have much to say about it. It's just cute. I love how they even have a lion head. Hello, Iron Claw. I feel like this could make a really good Zatsudon stream. Like just chatting while like going through all the bunnies. You know? Just talking about whatever while looking at all the bunnies. That sounds like the best stream. I can just stare at bunnies all day. I might not be very good at Zatsuing though because I'd be so distracted by the bunnies. Hello, Bakunas and Tojingo. They're just so precious. And the music in it really reminds me of like the island in Animal Crossing as well. I spent a lot of time doing stuff on the island, so I really like it. The trailer didn't say much about how to actually play, so I do want to read through this one a bit. It also got some awards as well. Wholesome Direct 2024 and Pocket Gamers Awards nominee. So turn your island into a whimsical bunny paradise with toys, plants, and charming building decorations. Relax and enjoy the calm and cozy island atmosphere. Sync to your time. So I guess the weather and stuff is like real time. I do prefer it when they have their own time, just because then you feel like you want to play it like every time of day to get all the secrets. Entice, Fluffy. Oh wait, that's the same. I'm trying to like read this stuff that's different. Rare bunny encounters. Under the right conditions, meet rare and special bunnies that pay a visit to your island. See if you can meet and collect them all. Snap and cherish moments. Capture adorable memories with your bunny buddies using the photo feature. Create a scrapbook filled with heartwarming moments and save them to your device as wallpaper! That's nice. I guess when you take a picture, it gives you like a higher quality version that you can use as a wallpaper. Cuddle with care. Show some love to your bunnies. Feed them, brush their fluffy fur, and engage in playful activities. So precious! Watch your bunny companions thrive as you shower them with care. Immerse yourself in a soothing atmosphere while enjoying precious moments with your bunny pals. Create a bunny retreat like no other by building cute shops and crafting a beautiful landscape. So you get to build the city yourself. Like you get to control everything that's there. Design an enchanting escape that adds to the charm of your bunny-filled island. Get ready to unwind and create a delightful bunny sanctuary in Usagi-shima. I feel like I would get so addicted. I would like never stop playing just in case there's like a new bunny. Discover and collect 30 plus rabbits with unique looks and features. Collect 100 plus items to decorate with, some even interactive. Pet feed, brush, play hide and seek with the bunnies to build friendship. Dress up your bunnies with adorable hats, my heart! Receive keepsakes from bunnies you become best friends with, and even invite them to stay on your island. Take snapshots to build an adorable photo album and even make the captured photos into device wallpapers. Hand-drawn and traditionally animated art style. That's part of what really appealed to me. I'm a big fan of traditionally drawn and hand-animated, but I do understand that, I do understand why it's often easier not to do that. Sync with real-time, experience the island ambience that matches your time of day. Cozy idle gameplay with no time limits, no stress, peaceful and soothing to play at your own pace. I feel like this would be really good to just chill with if you're having a very rough day. And it's the type of game I'd love to have on hand. Maybe like, I know this is gonna sound weird, but trust. Like, during CEO meetings or important stuff, like if I'm having an important discussion with people, I'm the type of person that I have a tendency, if I have like a meeting or something important, I tend to space out. Just because I tend to get very nervous. And if I have something like this going in the background and I'm playing it that's like not too distracting, but distracting enough that I can like stop my nerves from going haywire, then I actually focus better. So something like this might actually be really good for me. Did you see the trailer for Cult of Lamb's last trailer? I didn't. Unfortunately, I haven't even heard of a new update. I don't know what it is. yeah, like something to distract, but like not too much. Like just enough that you can focus more. What do you guys think of that one? I am gonna write that one down on my list to wish list later. It looks really precious. The next one is kind of unique. It's not so much wholesome. I just think it looked really cool. Yeah, it almost looks like a Where's Waldo, but you get to design it yourself. So this one is called Prose and Codes. Explore the wonderful world of books through deceptively simple cryptograms. 10% of every purchase benefits Project Gutenberg, an online library of over 60,000 free ebooks. This one kind of interested me just because I used to really like cryptograms as a kid. So you have to go through and try to decipher. Like, it's just a bunch of gibberish, but you have to go through and try to figure out the code, what it actually means. And I feel like I would really enjoy it. I also like that it supports free ebooks. Because, you know, it's just the same as libraries. As a kid, I couldn't afford much, so I really liked libraries. I spent all my time with the library. So I just thought it looked really neat, and I wanted to showcase it. There's not too much to say. It's cryptograms. You basically decipher word puzzles. You figure out what the cipher is, and you apply it to everything. I don't need to read anymore because you either like cryptograms or you don't. But I thought it was nice. We'll move on to the next one because that one is really simple. But yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes the best games are the most simple ones. And that one really stood out as one that I'm pretty happy. Have you been out gaming in Obake? They are a lot of fun, yeah. If you're someone who likes them, they're a lot of fun. The next one, I've seen people playing, I'm pretty sure. Tavern Talk. I think it's by the people who made Coffee Talk. If I'm correct. One sec. Hello, Rokamino. A cozy visual novel about running a tavern in a D&D-inspired fantasy. Gather rumors, serve magical drinks, and meet adventurers on a life-changing quest. It looks very nice. I also just really like the music in it. The music in the trailer was really fun. It was like almost Bard, but a little too modern vibes. It's a fantasy version of Valhalla. That's kind of what I think it is. I say that having never played Valhalla. Oh, that is loud. I like it though. I love the chords in this song. Now it's getting the really good Bard vibes. Admittedly, when I skimmed it before, I didn't have audio on. Do I get to be an innkeeper? I think you do. You get to run the tavern, but it's more like running the bar in the tavern. You get to like make little drinks for everyone and stuff, but of course it's like magical. I love how you're just pouring it into the monster's mouth. Isn't the voice beautiful?
There's a drink awaiting me at the tavern.
Kind of want to learn it.
If I get lost, I know I can return.
I really like when people have that really bright, like, high sound.
At the tavern.
Like, that's not my voice type. I really like that voice type, whatever it is, though. It's like a very specific type of singing that always makes me really happy. You hear it a lot in, like, Celtic music.
Your tavern, the Wayfarer's
There's
Inn,
another trailer,
is a place
so we can keep watching.
Cast of colorful adventurers.
And hopefully this one talks a bit more about the gameplay.
Mix magical drinks to help
I
your
love their
patrons
face.
succeed on their quests. Listen to stories, gather rumors, and forge them into new quests.
Coffee Talk is like an urban fantasy version of Valhalla, while this is more high fantasy. Yeah.
Explore
I
the
think that's
stories
you, the
of more
player,
than
maybe.
18
No,
different
maybe not.
characters that are visiting your tavern.
I love the skeleton and the giant top hat.
Experience a game about found family, and with a lot of nerdy humor.
I love how I just summoned it from the void.
Dive into a new fantasy world with a deep lore and a big mystery to uncover.
Ooh, so there is an overarching story as well. I'm just eating Brussels sprouts. Not the most exciting, but I gotta get my healthy in for the day.
Don't forget to pet your dragon familiar. They're doing
Aw.
such an amazing job slapping up all your mistakes.
Oh, that's why you pour it in his mouth. He just eats the failed drinks.
Tavern Talk, coming this June.
Nice. It looks so cute. It has really good reviews as well. There's also a plushie for it that was made, apparently. I like Brussels sprouts too. I didn't used to, but when they grow on you, they grow on you. About the game. Let's see. Give me a second. You walk into a tavern and get to work. You're the owner of the Wayfarer's Inn, a popular watering hole in the fantasy land of Asteria. But you're no ordinary barkeep. Be it a potion of seething fury or prancing swords, the drinks you serve can change your customer's destiny forever. You can also turn the rumors you hear at work into intrepid quests for your patrons. How is this rest? I guess you can send them to get ingredients and stuff. Befriend a colorful cast of adventurers as they brag about their latest triumph or commiserate another failure. Whether it's relaxation or a fresh thrill, you're on hand to give each patron what they need. Beyond the walls of the Cozy Tavern, a world-threatening danger is brewing. Every quest, rumor, and conversation is intertwined with the ultimate fate of the land. So I like how they got that aspect of high fantasy as well, like the large-stake consequences. You'll find your family. The Wayfarer's Inn is a safe haven to a colorful cast of characters inspired by TTRPGs. Get to know their unique personalities and help them find a place that feels like home. I can already tell my favorite would probably be the skeleton with the giant top hat, just because he's hilarious looking. And serve an ever-growing menu of magical drinks to your patrons, but choose carefully as your choice will alter their fates. Whip up some quests. Gather rumors from the tavern goers and use them to create quests for your adventurous guests. Connect the dots. Piece together the fragments in your little study and uncover the secrets of an ancient evil threatening the land. As adventurers return from their mighty quests, they'll bring back trinkets you can use to decorate your tavern. Your choices shape the snug interior of the Wayfarer's Inn. What do you guys think of that one? I would put it in. I'm probably not going to put it on my list to play, just because I can't see myself being able to make enough time to give this the time it deserves. But it does very much appeal to me and seemed like one that a number of you would like, because I've seen you guys talk about Coffee Talk and Valhalla before. So it immediately stood out as one that I wanted to show off to you guys. Okay. Let's see. Oh, speaking of which! For anyone unfamiliar, I did pull up Coffee Talk, which is also part of the sales, to show you guys the trailer for that as well. If you're unfamiliar, this is more like the cyberpunk version. I really like the pixel art in it too. It's more like modern pixel art though. It is a good deal, yeah. It's on sale, I think 50% off. My problem with this is that I want to actually make all the drinks. Wait, so Valhalla is the cyberpunk one and this one is normal? Okay, I thought this one was also cyberpunk. I assumed this one was like cyberpunk, but maybe not quite as much. Like kind of the beginning of it. Oh, I get what you mean now. I misunderstood urban fantasy as cyberpunk, but you didn't mean that quite literally. It's more like urban actual fantasy, like high fantasy but urban. I cannot get a good position for that. Got it. And yeah, this one, it's kind of the same type of game, but more modern vibes instead of like, you know, doing quests and stuff. My problem with this is that I will actually want to make every coffee in this. Like, I will want to try all these drinks. So this game is very dangerous for me because I always want to make recipes that I see in fiction. It's on sale right now for like $6.49. So guys, you know, excuse not to check it out, except if you're like me and you're just, you know, you have no time. It also won some awards. I got a level up Best Storytelling, PlayStation Indie Prize nominee, Tokyo Game Show, finalist, British Indie Connect, official selection, Indie Mega Booth, DICE finalist, Aggro Crab, Seal of Quality, Little Nevercon Showcase. That's a lot of awards, damn. Yeah, it's a game about listening. Also, Count Pumpkin can recommend both Coffee Talk and Valhalla. Sadly, it seems we'll never get Nerve. Yeah, Nirvana. Isn't that? I almost feel like just because whenever I hear like people reaching Nirvana or whatever, I know it's supposed to be. I know it's supposed to be like an actual wholesome thing, but whenever I hear it, I just imagine people that are on like really strong drugs that make them see things, and they're like, oh my god, I see the universe. So it makes me imagine something like Coffee Talk, but you're serving like illegal shit. Hello, Circle. And so yeah, you serve ingredients, or you serve drinks based on ingredients you have in stock. It's a game that depicts lives as humanly as possible, while having a cast that is more than just humans, hence all the fantasy people. Immerse yourself in the stories of an alternative Seattle inhabitants. Also, it's based on Seattle. Interesting. Ranging from a dramatic love story between an elf and a succubus. Oh, I'm interested. I want to know how that ends. An alien trying to understand humans' lives, and many other modern readers will find a strongly echo in the worlds around them. The game I can't read. Tales of people from an alternative Seattle, a city where elves, orcs, mermaids, and many other fantasy races live together with humans in a modern world we will all find familiar. Branching storylines, where your branches are determined not by the dialogue options you choose, but from how you serve your cafe customers. Interesting. 90s anime-inspired pixel art visuals and chill vibes, inducing color palette to help immerse you in the game's world. Selection of jazzy and lo-fi music to accompany the late-night warm drinks and conversations. I would say it feels very 90s anime, though. That could just be me. An experience that'll make you think, feel, and rest both your body and your soul. I do love games that make me think and feel. This one is Coffee Talk. Valhalla's a bar? Yeah. I knew what Valhalla was. Valhalla was the one that's like serving alcohol. That's the bartender game. Let me see your feeling. Oh, the next one I'm really interested in. It looks. I'm definitely not biased with my type of games. Hello, Grensel. It's Duck Detective! It says very positive and overwhelmingly positive for reviews, so I really want to try this. Solving crime is no walk in the pond. You are a down-on-his-luck detective who also happens to be a duck. Use your powers of deduction to inspect evidence, fill in the blanks, and bust the case wide open. This is a short but twisty detective case. It's really short. I wonder if I could stream it, because it looks really good.
The truth is an ugly
I love
nuisance,
the voice acting in the
but
trailer.
I ain't no ugly duckling. I'm the duck detective.
The music is
I'm here
amazing.
to investigate a
The
case.
duck's voice is so amazing.
It's the Salami Bandit.
It looks like it's really cheesy and chaotic, and sometimes that's just all I want. No longer than 2 hours? For me, it would take a lot longer than, but maybe doable.
Stealing lunch just goes too far.
At least this job should bring in a bit of cash.
Yeah, they do look like stickers!
I'm here to investigate a case.
What's not to love? Absolutely nothing. This is like peak. How do I word it?
Tormenting a dingy call center.
I feel like Doc Detective feels very peak indie in general. Do you know what I mean? It kind of brings together a lot of the stuff that indie games do unique that AAA would never. Everything from the art style to the music. It just screams like an indie game. Oh, it did already pop up. It's got that vibe that makes me excited about indie. A lot of heart and soul put into it. Doesn't feel corporate at all.
The trail of crumbs must lead to the truth.
Fredderson needs to be fired!
I love how the voice actors are just going ham to it. Yeah, it feels really unique. And like it has a lot of personality. That's what I really like about indie games. When they have a lot of personality, they go really hard with it. They're not afraid to dial it to like 200. But I wonder if the full game has voice acting though, or if the trailer is a little bit deceptive, like Pizza Game. But then Pizza Game also admitted that it was supposed to be the world's worst games. You can't really expect it to have full voice act. I'm a freshly divorced duck. What the fuck? Anderson needs to be fired. I'm seeing if there's any really good lines. But yeah, it's not what? What is that blushing duck? It is fully voiced. Thanks for letting me know, Aqua Marina. This is going up to like, because it also looks short, this is going up to like #1 on my list of things I'd like to play. I just put this up to like #1. Depersonalization is still second, but Doc Detective is #1 in the list of things I want to try now. I like how they emphasized it in bold. This is a short game! Thank you for blessing people like me who drag games out for an eternity. Solving crime is no walk in the pond. A Gretzko meets the return of Overton and Duck Detective. What the fuck? I am like more interested. A cozy mystery game about a down on his luck duck searching for answers in a sinister sausage-based conspiracy. This game, it sounds so cursed. Yeah, they know we have no time. They know their target audience really well. This might ruffle some feathers. Join the Duck Detective on his latest, greatest case. Inspect and interview suspects to learn their hidden secrets. Then use the information you've gathered, plus your own deductive reasoning, to locate the suspect and bust the case wide open. Features a 2 to 3 hour long mystery game, so one very long or 2 normal streams for me, probably. Interview suspects, fill in the blanks, and crack the case. Fully voice acted. Oh, it is! Yeah, nice! Hello, Lazy Shinobi. Throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice. Judge everyone on first impressions, just by looking at them really hard. Just get them to admit things by staring. Do ducks blink? You do. What the fuck? I guess that's the staring. You just completely... This game sounds really cursed. I want to play it. What do you guys think of Duck Detective? How would you rate that one in terms of interest for you? What do you think? What do you think? That one was a little wholesome and cursed. The next one is a little more realistic and sad, but I do also like games that touch on some stuff that's more uncomfortable. So I did want to check out this one as well because it seemed very unique. Old Man's Journey. Old Man's Journey, a soul-searching puzzle adventure, tells a story of life, loss, and hope. Interacting with the world around you, you'll shape the landscape to create the old man's path forward. Experience heartache and hope as you embark on a heartfelt journey through a sun-kissed world. You played this game, it was beautiful. Will it make me sob like a baby? Because I like it when games make me sob like a baby. Like, I posted that I was gonna start watching Evangelion, and a bunch of people were telling me, oh, good luck, that destroyed me. And I'm like, I don't know how to say that's the appeal. I want it to destroy me. That's more artistic. That's not a bad thing. Sometimes artistic can make you feel more. When an artistic game is done right, they can be the most powerful. I did want to watch the trailer, because I remember checking out the trailer and it made me feel some things. just the vibe of it. It almost feels like a guy just like looking back, living life, like living through memories while still doing stuff now. That is loud. What the fuck? It's just, it looks beautiful. Like very, very simple. Click and walk event. It kind of gives me similar vibes to like Up. I say never watching Up, but this is how I imagine Up. It looks like it'll make me feel a lot of things. And I do like to feel a lot of things. It's also won a ton of awards. Up was good. I keep meaning to watch it. I just never get around to it. You read about the Up vibes? Also watch Up. Maybe I can do a member watch along someday. Otherwise, I'll forget to ever watch it. So I guess you have to modify the landscape a bit so that you can get around it. It's very wacky. The emotional moments hit harder because of it. Interesting. You have to understand that, like, a long time ago, Pam Mom and Pam Dad saw Up, but when I was a kid, I didn't really like emotional or realistic stuff. I do now, but I wanted like dark stuff or funny stuff. That looked so like normal to me. I was like, ew, I don't want to watch this. I'm pretty sure one of my reasons was no one's gonna die in this, and I have a bad feeling that I might be very wrong about that. But a very different type of it, and that's not like Murder the movie or anything. I feel like I'm almost glad I've never watched it. Hello, person, because I think I'd like it a lot more now, so I should get around to watching it. So how does it play? A powerful and emotional narrative told only through imagery, so there is no dialogue. It's a story that's told only through images. As I said, when done well, that can be incredible. So I want to check this one out someday, just to see like how it is, just through the visuals. Gorgeously whimsical landscapes with hand-drawn art and frame-by-frame animations, handcrafted, pressure-free puzzles, unique, delightful landscape shaping mechanic, a compact game experience for a wanderlust evoking escape. It'll make me want to travel. Original and emotionally compelling soundtrack by SCN-TFC. Crisp drawings rendered in native resolution, even on your 4K monitor. And it won. Oh my god! I don't know if I've ever seen a game win so many awards. How many awards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 awards. And most of them are official selection. Like, not runner-up. It won most of these awards. Also, Axel and Prince and Paro, that is... that is holy. Holy. It must be good then. I was gonna say I don't have time, so I'm not gonna write this one down, but I'll at least put it at the end so I don't forget about it. Because if it has all those awards, maybe that's for a reason, man. That's pretty wild. The game has been on almost every platform and wins awards in all of them. Nice. Okay, I'll have to remember. The next one is one that has a really unique mechanic, which is why I wanted to show it off. What do you guys think of Old Man's Journey? Is it one that you want to try? Cardo is a bit of a unique game, so I wanted to pull this one up. Cardo's a charming adventure game wrapped around a unique world-altering puzzle mechanic. That's what you'll see in the video. I really like it. Use this power to explore mysterious lands, help a quirky cast of characters, and guide Cardo on her journey back to her family. So this is what's unique about this one. And just look at the game mechanic when you see it.
A shy but curious girl.
It's very unique. I don't think I've seen anything like it.
The world turned upside down and torn apart.
Yeah, a bunch of these have free demos up right now.
Worry about picking up the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And letting them
So
stop
one,
you.
that's the mechanic. Look, one, the aesthetic is beautiful, but the mechanic is essentially you can break off parts of the map or rotate them, and then you move them elsewhere. So, for example, for this maze, you notice that you can't get up there, but you can get up there if you break this part of the map and move it over, because then you can walk down.
Stop you.
And it's so different. Like, I don't think I've seen a game quite use any type of mechanic like this before. And it got me really interested in learning how that plays.
With what matters most.
Yeah, it's wild, right? It's kind of trippy. I was so curious how that's going to work in the game that I could not help but want to show you guys. What I'm trying to show is both ones that caught my eye because they interest me, and ones that just feel really unique. And this is one of the more unique ones that I saw when I was skimming through.
And bring Carto home.
I wonder what happens too if you do it like the wrong way. If you just put the map somewhere random, like it doesn't just do nothing, or are there alternate endings? It's interesting. You remember seeing that gimmick in a Metroidvania? It's very uncommon. It has been done before then. I wonder if they got inspired by like whatever the one you're talking about is. I also like the kind of floaty feeling of the character. I don't know how to word it. The way they walk just feels very floaty. Like you can find new spots on the map by moving stuff, and then it unlocks places adjacent and stuff like that. Gonna hug a bear! Who doesn't want to hug a bear? I really enjoy watching indie teams, especially, do new things, because it feels like a lot of like AAA focus so hard on doing stuff that they know is going to be successful, with the irony being that all of them are the same and they're not successful. But anyway, you don't see this type of innovation much anymore. Also, today. There's a Rhythm Game Fest going on Steam. I thought the Rhythm Game Fest was either soon or I missed it. I think the Wholesome Game one is now. Or is the Rhythm Game overlapping? If it's overlapping, that's a crime, because I don't think I have time to cover both. But I'll see what I can do. I do want to go through fests more often. And like window shop with you guys. If you guys would want more of these anyway. Where I pick out some highlights. And I'll put it in advance at least a day so you guys can share on Discord or Twitter. And if I see one of them shouted out a lot, I'll know to keep an eye on it. It looks so cute. It kind of feels like a point-and-click adventure, but the map mechanic makes it a little more than just like a walking simulator. I went through the whole list. I did, okay? I went through the whole list making pics. I wasn't able to look at all of them in detail, but the ones that jumped out at me, I looked at a bit more. Let's see if there's any other descriptions here. Okay. Employ a unique puzzle and exploration. You can't see that. Exploration mechanic. Rearrange pieces of your map and watch the world change around you. Chill out and explore peaceful yet mysterious lands across a 5 to 7 hour story, so it's not too long either. Meet a colorful cast of characters and learn about their unique cultures. Bask in lush hand-drawn visuals across a variety of biomes. And experience a beautiful soundtrack with over 30 original tracks to accompany you on your adventure. It sounds like a really nice, unique one. I'm sorry. I noticed that my window is getting bugged up with too many tabs. Here we go. Okay. Let's get the next one. Oh, this one, yeah! Oh, this one's just Yuri. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't look past that. I was like, Yuri adds to the list. It looks nice. The art is nice. The art is nice, and we get Yuri. That was enough for me. That was enough for me to want to show it off. A Yuri visual novel that will make you both laugh and cry. I'm sold. A story about love, trust, mortality, and about understanding not just how to be happy, but how to be human. I'm really curious. I haven't watched the trailer yet. I thought we could watch it together.
Is it here in this room?
Has voice acting?
Or do you come
English voice acting?
years of searching and no new leads? The young fox has grown up. It's time for a new story. Determine how your days in this city will play out with 4 different endings. Play as Miho,
He's
a
cute.
wanderer with no home of her own.
Maybe it's just a
Seeking the
narrator for the
truth of
trailer.
her
Maybe there's no
past.
voice acting.
Meet Aspen, a young woman
She is
enchanted by the
cute!
power
Oh my god,
of
they kissed.
stories.
Nice.
And
Nice!
Juliet, a lady devoted to sharing the joys of her long
Oh, I like
life
Juliet.
with those close to her.
Prince ladies. I
Explore the
like.
city of Wellington in a world just a little different from ours. Make friends and make memories. Discover your past. Learn what happiness means to you.
This looks so cute!
Little fox.
I look so deceptively happy for something that said it'll make me cry and talk about mortality. This one has a free demo. There is voice acting. Thanks for letting me know, Magnet. I hope so. I kind of want to play the demo of this one on stream maybe at some point. This one is screaming, Pam, you have to play me. Pam, you have to play me. Pam, why aren't you already playing me? Pam.
I like running around.
Oh, the voices!
Nature's better when you're a fox.
Novels, of course. My personal favorites are Austen.
Oh my
and
god, they sound so
I
good!
love to see the smiles of others.
Holy shit!
That includes yours.
Easy! I like to win.
My wife's mountain tongue.
I really
Molly Zhang, that's one of the voice actors in
mornings that
Star
Tommy
Rail.
and I eat breakfast together
No,
are
in
my
Genshin.
favorite.
Yeah, Star Rail.
Please
Star Rail.
be happy. Demo available now.
I want to play it. The demo is taunting me! I don't have time right now, but I want to play it! 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 This is just screaming. This is like Pam, this game was made for you. Yeah, smooth voice acting! I wouldn't say Julia reminds me of Anthe. I'd say she reminds me more of Utena. The whole
I
Prince
like running
vibes.
around as a fox.
I'm just read about section. Okay. We can read the plot summary a little bit more. Born as a fox in the forest of Korea, Miho carries with her the memory of a traveler who showed her kindness and spoke of home. Hello, Lane! We're talking about a Yuri game that is featured, and I want to play it. Now more human than fox, Miho has spent a long time searching for her person. She arrives by airship to Wellington, one of the jewels of the floating island of New Zealand. Despite her years spent observing humans, she still has a lot to learn about their culture and society. She's made a living so far as a thief. Her heightened senses allow her to easily take advantage of people. She's also seen a lot of the worst of what mankind has to offer. Hello, Generic Snipes! It's only after meeting Juliet, the owner of a small library, and Aspen, an aspiring novelist, that Miho starts to understand what kindness is, and that there's more than just the bad stuff when it comes to people. This sounds so cute! Yeah, Miho's voiced by Donovu! I want to read the character descriptions a bit. We gotta know who the waifus are. Miho's earliest memories are of her time as a fox, and the kind human she met back then. Now, more than just a fox, she spent her life searching for that person. Her journey has brought her a new life in Wellington, New Zealand. She changes her name every time she goes to a new country. Her previous names include Gumi, Miku, and Mimi. Aspen. Aspen is a human girl in love with words and stories. I love her already. A barista at the Bell House Cafe. She dreams of being a popular author someday. She tries to take a little inspiration from every person that she meets. She has an hour-long phone call with her mom every weekend. And Juliet. She's a vampire! As a vampire, Juliet is one of Wellington's oldest residents. She's made the treasures of her life open to all in the form of a library. So it's a vampire who opened her collection to the public. That's so cool! Aside from books, she also provides wisdom, kindness, and shelter to those who need it. So it's like a vampire, but everyone loves them instead of everyone hates them. I like this spin. She dislikes having to resort to echolocation to find her reading glasses. I fucking love that detail! That's amazing. Features over 220,000 words. Holy shit. character designs and CGs by Kubota with additional arts by Adirosa. 2 different routes with 2 happy endings each. Oh my god, no bad endings. Let's go. Full English voice acting, full. Not even just some sections. A brand new original soundtrack by Sarah Mancuso. What do you guys think about this one? Would you play the Please Be Happy Yuri game? I'm gonna put that right below depersonalization. I really want to play it. But also depersonalization and Duck Detective are quite up there for me. But it looks so good! Alright, the next one I think a lot of you guys are already familiar with. So I probably don't have to go into too much detail. It's part of the sale, but it's not anything new. It's got like so many overwhelmingly positive reviews. Little Kitty, Big City! It's a game. Oh my god, I just realized I've been streaming at low quality the whole time today, and I never put it back up after Nikkei. I'm sorry. I can't change it mid-stream. I can only bring it down. So I can put it up, but it's not worth the risk right now. You're a curious little kitty with a big personality on an adventure to find your way back home. Explore the city, make new friends with stray animals, wear delightful hats, and leave more than a little chaos in your wake. After all, isn't that what cats do best? In case you've never seen the trailer, it's like Stray, except more wholesome, because Stray almost looks like Cat Yakuza from the outside. This one is just like a wholesome, playful, bad kitty. Hello, Chicken. I've seen a lot of people say this game is good. So many hats. I want the corn hat. All of it. No. It doesn't look like the people appreciate the cat. They should appreciate him more. I get that he's destroying everything. Still should be appreciated more. It kind of reminds me. It kind of feels like if you combine Stray with like Goose Simulator or something. Do you know what I mean? It's just a fun chaos of one with like the kind of general idea of the other one. Yeah, like Untitled Goose Game, that's what I meant. Untitled Cat Game. That's kind of the vibes that it has. Just, you play as a cute cat ruining everything, but it's okay because the cat's really cute, so you know. No one can be angry. Like, look at that face. Look at that face. Their lost kitty lost in the big city. The poor kitty, bring them home. I need to find your way home. I didn't watch this trailer, I swear. Urgently. Very urgently, except you're not trying. Super duper urgently! But the cat just wants to cause trouble. Please. They did a very good job, in my opinion, of capturing cats being chaotic while being very cute as a vibe. Because you can't even be mad. It's just pure serotonin. That's just so cute. I like the witch hat too. This is breaking shit. What an absolute brat. I love it! This is a keyboard smashes the cat on the computer. Wow. Wow. I like how they transitioned that into the logo. That was nicely done. I don't think I need to like go through the pictures of this one. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. But I can go and see if there's anything in the description. Oh, it's also got a bunch of awards. Day of the Dev Selection Packs Rising Showcase, a wholesome snack. Explore the city at your own pace in an open-world playground filled with surprises. Make friends with a colorful cast of chatty animals. Complete quests, help your animal friends, or cause a total ruckus. It's up to you. Customize your kitty with a plethora of very adorable hats. Take a nap in the sunshine. Find a way home? Question mark. If you just want to mess around and cause chaos as a cute cat, that looks like an absolutely wonderful game for you. Is that one that you guys are going to be interested in checking out? I wonder. That being said, I need to take a break. I think I have a very old loading screen here, but I'm too lazy to fix it. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Do not like! You don't just make me gush over how cute she is and then kill her in front of me. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? No, 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 no. The expressiveness is her. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. The expressiveness is causing me pain. You're not supposed to use that expressiveness to make me suffer. Somebody did not want... Of course he's the first... Whoa! Your Grace? Whoa! I totally didn't do this! Whoa! It totally wasn't me! This is... Whoa! This is such a shock! Oh my god! Who could have possibly done this? I really don't... Whoa! I don't want that one. Hold on. I got out of the game! Fuck! There goes my say-so. Hold on. Holy shit. So I assume I need to follow the mommy routine briefly. And then when I don't know when it's over! That's so fast! That's so fast! So basically I don't have time to run and wait for it to appear. I have to jump almost instantly. Okay, so... Okay, maybe that was too instantly. That might have been a little too instantly. Shit. 届けて切なさには名前を付けようかスローレーション思いが重なるまで待てずに悔しいけど過ぎて順調2列の中ためらってもダメだね飛び込む勇気に賛成 right behind me. Meow! How did they? Wait, is he grabbing someone else's ass? Fuck you, Mimidoa! You don't just. This little perverted old Lalafell. This little bastard. This little bastard. Look at this little shit. Look at this little shit. Look at this little shit. What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this fucking Lala? Anime is not real life. You need to learn not to do shit like that, Mimidoa. That might be fine in your anime, but you can't just do that. No. You see a cat girl on the street, you cannot just go rub her booty. Fuck you, Mimidoa. I'm gonna have a word. We're gonna look down on you and have a word. I have to give him this golden feather. I'd rather shove it through his eyeball. Yeah, I found it. I punched the Lala. I've never been so tempted in my life. Yeah.
A slime.
I hear the like bloopy noises.
Yeah.
Guys, right now I think we're being hunted by a slime or whatever.
Maybe I was wrong though, because I don't see it anywhere. No, I hear it again. I hear it again. I hear it again.
Here, be careful. Be careful.
Where is it? Ah! It came out of nowhere! What? Let me out! Let me out of the slime! Why must I always die to the slime? Am I Marcel? Get me out! Ah! Whoa, I lived! Where am I? Hello? I see a flashlight! I lived! I lived! To all of my children, to whom I was abundant. To all of my children, to whom death has passed its judgment, the soul yearns for honor, and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walked before, to lead those who walked after. Shining is the land's light of justice. We're doing it! 3! Okay, I'm gonna do it! Don't kill me, please! I'm doing it, Ludicrous! Did I get a good hit in? Did I help? Did I help? Healer should use limit. Well, we did it anyway! We did it anyway! Okay, we're back. Let's see. Let's pull up some other ones. I don't have too much longer. I do want to get through as many of them as I can, though. But I do have... Oh, this one I pulled up specifically because the trailer looked phenomenal. I've never been blown away by the art in the trailer, I think, since Yuppie Psycho. Until then, a narrative cinematic masterpiece. I wanted to show you guys this one. A fateful meeting sets off a chain reaction. Upending Mark's life, people disappear and memories prove unreliable. Uncover a hidden truth with Mark and his friends in his narrative adventure and race to unravel the mystery before it's too late. Look. Just wait until I show you this trailer. It's incredible! Look at this! The visuals are so nice! It's pixel art, but the way it's done is very different. I really like the animations. Like the locations, the people, the aesthetic. Holy crap. I might want to play this one on stream if it's not too long. I'm gonna be real. It kind of reminds me of the aesthetic almost of as I went this is strange, but like much different obviously. In terms of the uniqueness though. Somewhere in between Distraint and Yuppie Psycho, but more down to earth. Yeah, they did a really good job with the lighting. The lighting is something really hard to do with pixel art as well. They did a phenomenal job. Like, for real! I really like the moving sprites too. Like, sure, it might be really exaggerated, but it's very satisfying to look at. There's always something moving. You don't really see that often with pixel art, where it's like breathing animations and stuff, because you know it's really fucking hard to do. And they did a really good job. It's not like retro though. It's definitely more of a modern pixel art style, but it's really satisfying. It almost looks rotoscoped or 3D at times, but I don't think it is. Just with like some particular movements, not with all of them. I really like the setting as well, like the detail and like the train and the convenience store. Look at that! Look at the lighting sliding in! The lighting is a little more dynamic than Pixel, so it's not like strict pixel art, but it just genuinely, I don't know anything about it other than these trailers. I already was like, this looks perfect. This is very much the type of game that I would probably agree with the reviews that said they play and then it stays with them for a long time. This is the type of thing that stays with me for a long time when I play it. I love indie adventures that do a good job of creating an aesthetic. Until then, has at least 15 hours worth of stuff. Oh god. I'd probably have to do it off stream then. There's like no hope. 15 hours of this aesthetic? Holy shit. Oh my god, DDR minigame. They must have grouped really hard with this. Like, imagine how much work would have gone into this. For all the locations, all the minigames, all the like little cutscenes. Oh, there's another trailer too. They even made their own like social media feed for it. Man. Hello, Weeb! Could you like the first 1 to 2 chapters? I could! I could check out the beginning and then give like a review on it. There's a demo! There's a demo! Until then, I'm gonna put right below, I'm gonna put it above Please Be Happy, actually. Until then is right below depersonalization in terms of what's interesting me. Like, it's a really well-done recreation of the Philippines. It's interesting. I've been to the Philippines, but I've only been to one small area. I've never been to, like, a big city. So I can't really compare. But that's cool to know. I love it when games do that. They have, like, a really good recreation of the place they're based on. It's really nice. Oh my god, the 3D pixel room. That's me every morning. So relatable. I like the sun shining in through the window too. And having people walk at different speeds, that's nice. You don't see that very often, but no one really walks at the same speed. Yeah, the art style is really high! It's really unique, and I love stuff that does something different. Not that looks like every other game out there. They put really nice attention into like body movements and body language in general. Like even the rain bouncing off their hands. So beautifully beautifully animated. I was like a 19 Kimo and hello cake. I want to try all these like mini games that you can see. I think this trailer is mostly recreating stuff that was in the other one. So I'm gonna scroll down and read a bit because we've already seen like all that, I think. Yeah, it got a lot of really high reviews, it looks like. I want to read the description though, because it didn't tell us too much in that. In a world still recovering from catastrophe, Mark Borja and his friends navigate the joys and woes of another year of high school. Wake up in a typical teenage bedroom, practice piano, race to meet homework deadlines, and build and burn relationships as you reminisce about the daily insecurities of high school life. That is, until a fateful meeting sets off a chain reaction, upending Mark's life. People disappear and memories prove unreliable. Uncover a hidden truth with Mark and his friends in his narrative adventure and race to unravel the mystery before it's too late. That sounds so good! That genuinely sounds like an absolute banger story game. I really like stuff that's like somewhat realistic, but also kind of dark and twists with reality. Like something that fucks with your brain. Because it feels very real, but it's also weird. Like Yummy Psycho! Sure, the visuals were completely crazy, but a lot of it also felt very real to anyone who spent any time in an office. So I really enjoy that, and I want to check this out. Hello, American Jan Fighter! So meet a diverse and achingly familiar cast of characters to converse with in person, over text, and through email. Get to know them, build relationships, flunk group projects, and watch how their individual personal stories unfold alongside yours. Investigate the setting through everyday technology. That's why they have the news feed. Explore the depths of social media where your likes and comments may pose consequences. That scared the shit out of me. Thank you, Mirai, for the raid. Is it okay if I pull up one of your clips as a thanks for the raid? It will pull up a random one from any point in your account though, so only if you're comfy, otherwise I won't, no worries. Thank you for thinking of me! I am the CEO of Playasia Obake Pen. Right now we're going through a bunch of games on sale on Steam right now, and I'm showing some pics that I found that stood out to me. So basically there's web pages, emails, and like stuff on your smartphone that show like different sections of the world through lore. But instead of doing it through words, it's still through words, but it's through words that are natural. It's not like some stupid narration that feels very out of place. It's kind of like, built right into the world. It's like narration that even the character would also see.
The fight is over, Mirabelle. Meow, don't worry. I'll make sure to give you a gentle paw tap when the battle is won.
Oh no.
Sweet dreams. Dear human, your faithful feline companion will keep watch.
Did the battle get... Did the battle get won? I love the mustache and the egg. Especially the egg, honestly. Alright. Let's go back to looking at the game. Explore themes of love, loss, and friendship. Tackle philosophical issues as the main character. Make mistakes and difficult choices. Did get one, nice! Will Mark stand up for his friends and be there, or will they need him, or will they let him down? Oh god! Social anxiety. I would be stressed playing this game. Can he heal his wounds by letting go of the past? Decide for yourself how Mark grows and strives to do better throughout the story. Play addictingly mundane minigames. Insert a flash drive. Oh wait, wrong way. Oh jeez, no! Don't make me deal with that in a video game. Nope, it was right the first time. Me every time I try to use anything USB. Fight your friend for more fish balls at the food stand outside. Get in the groove to pay for the jeepney. Lose yourself in little games you find yourself playing in everyday life. This sounds so nice. Hello, Gamerdan. Immerse yourself in a cinematic visual experience. Witness an intriguing narrative, uniquely presented in eye-catching hand-drawn pixel art, and immerse yourself in the warm colors and music of a world trying to move on from tragedy. Characters, landscapes, and props blend in 3D. Shadows, reflections, and lighting set the tone for a lovingly crafted experience. And yeah, it is inspired. Oh wait, you guys can't. Oh my god, I didn't zoom out. I'm so sorry. This is why I was worried at zooming in on the video. I keep forgetting to zoom out and you guys can't see shit. Hello, Asanagi. Experience a world inspired by Philippine locations and culture, so it is inspired by real places. Traverse Philippine-inspired landscapes in search for the truth. From the heart of the bustling capital to long bus rides past grass fields and coast towns, explore the world of Until Then, set in a fictional version of the Philippines. Interior spaces are shaped by the mannerisms of the locals, setting the scene for a recent past. This one very much appeals to me. This type of game I'd actually like to have a physical copy on Switch, if that makes sense. This game is very simple. I don't think I have to read anything about it. If you want a cute, chill puzzle game, this one stands out as like very chill. You've seen someone play, it's really good. I want to play. Pool is a small pool-inspired physics puzzler where you combine balls of similar size to create even bigger ones, all while trying to save room for more. Chase your high score, share scores with friends, and master your flinging skills. And it's only $4 right now, so it's pretty cheap. It's just basically you hit the pool ball. If you hit two of the same, it's kind of like Suika game, but add pool physics. I think it looks really cool. And like it hits the note really well of like games that have been trending in the past few years, but makes it its own thing. That is cool, right? I don't think I have to read any description or anything. I think you guys can understand from that. Who wants to check out Until Then at some point? Or who wants to check out Pool? I am adding Pool to my list because I feel like that's a very easy stream game. So I'm just gonna write down Pool. It's simple. But that's the thing about wholesome games. They don't have to be complicated. Sometimes simple is nice. I think you guys have showed me this one before. It came out in November. It's called Cuisinier. It's like a dungeon crawler. A super cute and tasty roguelite flavored dungeon crawler. Explore a lush world and defeat monsters with your trusty spatula and some boba tea. Then gather delicious ingredients and bring them home to cook and serve at your restaurant. And I'm gonna pull up. It's kind of like you have to get the ingredients and stuff in order to make anything. By like fighting stuff. Like monster parts and animals and stuff. So if you like restaurant games, this one kind of just brings like roguelite dungeon to the experience. But it's not just a restaurant simulator, like you've gotta go fight shit and work for that. I didn't bring up any of the farming games because there's honestly so many. I didn't think it made sense. If you want to play farming games, you'll probably find the farming games. I wanted to showcase some of the more unique stuff that stood out to me as a little bit different. Because I think the stereotype with wholesome games that everyone thinks is just a bunch of farming sims. But I wanted to show that some of them are quite different and unique. Like, this is still a sim. It's probably the closest out of the ones I added to a farming sim. But it's made it different. It's added some aspects that I haven't seen before. Does Reset here do things like that? Interesting. I'm not as familiar with that one. Hello, Mouse! It almost, to me, feels like you grab, like, Diner Dash and mix it with Tunic. Also, the food looks really good! I want to eat all the food in the trailer.
Here's how to cook up the perfect day in Cuisinier.
I think this one explains a bit more about it.
To gather ingredients, materials, and gourmet gear.
Yeah, the food speaks to me too.
Unique items you'll find.
You met the devs for this? That's so cool, Mouse!
From a distance. Using flavored weapons with appetizing effects. Use boba tea to heal.
Oh, that's how you heal. Interesting.
To give yourself a boost. But be careful.
I too heal when I consume boba. I almost accidentally said when I consume booba, and I was like, wait a second. That's not right. Food always goes unnecessarily hard in games and anime. Yeah, especially Ghibli food.
The more dishes you serve, the faster your reputation will grow. Make sure to keep an eye out for lunch and dinner rushes.
Oh
As
god,
always,
rushes.
city customers
My
should find
nightmare.
you and dash. Close for the day and collect your earnings. Then head back out into the wilds to gather more tasty ingredients for your restaurant.
So it's kind of like Dave the Diver, but instead of like harpooning your fish. In between restaurants, you go out and do battles.
Unlocking new areas to explore for even more resources. You can also spend your coins in
I still want to play the actual Dave the
get
Diver.
nice utensils at the blacksmith and spice them up at the brewer.
I really like the character designs in this game too.
Upgrade your bag and belt.
I say as a freaking llama shows up. That one's nice. I like pretty monster women. Not llama ladies.
You can even unlock customizations and expansions for your restaurant. If you're feeling crowded, upgrade your restaurant with resources
Yeah.
to keep growing your reputation.
So instead of just making it bigger, like you can customize it. You can change the furniture and stuff. You can decorate the restaurant. I really like that.
Which of course
It's a detail they didn't have to add, but I think I think it's really nice that they did. It adds a lot.
vendors on different days and even rare recipes.
A lot of value.
Adventure, cook, and grow. What a busy day. At midnight, it's time to sleep so you can be ready for another busy but perfect day tomorrow. Then do it all over again. Bigger, better, and tastier.
Nice. I think that one explained well enough, so I don't have to like go through all the photos necessarily. Oh my god! The chickens! So apparently this game has over 100 different recipes. That alone is pretty exciting. So there's tons of different areas. Green ruins, frozen fjord, Competo swamps. Tons of different biomes. And they change their design, shapes, and resources every time you visit. Because it's a roguelite, right? It's different every time you go around to the different areas. Hello, Nerdiconium. I know it's like cuckoo disaster. The food all does look amazing. Apparently you can knock out monsters with like different flavors too and stuff. And you can get different quests from like NPCs and stuff. So if you like casual, like, it's not a farming game, but if you like more casual, chill, like farming type games, you like cooking games, but you also like battling, this might be a game for you. I thought I played this one on stream. I don't think so. It might just look similar to Tunic. I don't think I've ever played this. I think it was suggested to me before. And I was like, wow, it's cool, but I never really got around to it. It looks really nice, though. But yeah, so there's this one. And how many of you guys are going to be interested in checking this one out while I pull up the next one? Oh, this one is really unique. Oros. So this is a puzzle game. I think you'll understand it better by watching than by talking about it. This one looks like one of the chillest puzzle games I think I've ever seen. I really like the unique concept. Oros is a calming puzzle game about forming beautiful curves in a serene space. I do want to put this one on my list. I think this could be a fun stream. Or even just relaxing myself. Find your flow as you nudge, bend, and stretch curves into pleasing shapes and discover the inherent mathematical beauty of Oros. Hello, Reaper Reader. Why does it have to be specified as wholesome? Because it's Wholesome Games sale. Let's see. For this one, I want to show you guys the trailer, and then I think you'll understand why I picked this one to showcase. The sound is so nice. So basically, you have to make a curve that hits all the numbers in the right order. Like goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has to hit all of them. And it just looks so, like, mesmerizing. Does that make sense? Like, I was watching this trailer and I just felt so peaceful. Your ADHD is pleased by this? I maybe it's one you'd enjoy checking out. Some of them look like they get quite a bit complicated too. Like when you look through, some of them like this have a lot more that you have to try to connect in some way. Like it's not all easy. Like look at this one. But it is an interesting concept, right? It seems like the perfect thing to play if you're like really stressed thinking about something bad and you just need something to take your mind off it. It's just calming. It's almost like the equivalent of meditation, but like you're gaming. I am gonna add that one to keep an eye on. I know it's already out. I just don't know if I'll have time to get around to it, but it's only a few dollars. Anyone gonna be interested in checking out that one in addition to me? Because I am interested. Oh, the next one's a really cool rhythm game. It looks quite different. At first I thought it was kind of like Muse Dash, but not quite. Yeah, like active meditation. Nebula Flow. It's one that just came out recently. Nebula Flow is a music game where you follow the melodic trail charted by your dog across colorful pixel art landscapes. Stock up on notes to power your canine companion to the end of each song. So as your dog runs along, they create new stuff that you have to interact with. And it's a rhythm game. You'll see it in action in the video, and it's a little more obvious. It's so chill! Hello, Tangmeister. Like, it's not lo-fi, but it almost has similar vibes to lo-fi. Like, just absolutely chill as fuck music with gameplay that doesn't look like racing to get a high score type rhythm game, but just satisfying, like, bopping the keys to, like, the rhythm, if that makes sense. Like, it's not meant to be challenging, I don't think. It's just meant to be a nice relaxing time if you like rhythm games. And as much as I like challenging in rhythm games, sometimes this is the type of experience I want, and I'll just play a bit easier. I say, but then this one kind of looks hard, but some of them are harder. But it looks really satisfying. So I think you have to interact with the buttons as well as be running in the right location. That's what I missed for showing off a really cool rhythm game. I want to try Nebula Flow. It has a demo. I actually was hoping to play this one during the stream, but I don't think I'll have any time. But it looks amazing. I don't think I have to read it. I don't want to check maybe if it has some description about like how long it is or anything. I feel like with rhythm games, you kind of know if you'll like them or not. Your dog is guiding you through various musical realms. Follow its path by moving and jumping in sync with the music. Each note spawned by your dog closes the gap between the two of you and leaves you with less time to react to what's coming. Oh god, that's terrifying. Hit enough notes to fill your boost bar and use it to give your dog its lead back. So basically, you have to keep getting it right to get the space back or it gets harder. Supports keyboard, mouse, and gamepad. Does it support dance mat? That's what I gotta figure out. Settings for audio latency available. Gameplay elements colors can be customized. It looks really neat. I want to try this one with the dance mat, maybe. You wouldn't recommend Cuisinier? That's a shame. Did you play it? Was it not as fun as you hoped? Why would you not recommend it? Just out of curiosity. Everything supports dance mat. You're brave enough. True. Are any of you guys gonna check out Nebula Flow? I want to check out Nebula Flow. Oh, this one's chaos! This one's fucking chaos! It came out in March. Anti-paint. This one looks so unique that I wanted to show you guys too. An action-packed roguelite shooter where you battle famous works of art and each level you beat becomes a masterpiece to add to your colorful collection. I think the best way to explain this one is just to show you the trailer. It looks really weird. It's like, the Mona Lisa comes to kill you, but it's not quite correct. Hello, Ruben. It's like, you have to run around the painting and shoot all the wrong shit. It looks so good. It's like Toho, but paintings. I want to try this out of morbid curiosity so bad. It has a demo. I want to try it someday. Yeah. So that is Vampire Survivor. Is it? I thought it looked more... Oh, maybe. I assumed it was maybe short levels. That was my bad because I haven't played it. So it's more Vampire Survivor than Touhou. Okay. I guess that makes sense if it's roguelite. I wasn't thinking roguelite. I was thinking more like a set bullet health for like a short burst, like a song. But I forgot that it said roguelite. So it's a more unique adaptation of Vampire Survivors then. Hello, Julian Burkle and Fortune Cookie. I think I misunderstood then, just based on the visuals. I got it a little bit wrong. I'm still kind of curious about it though, but if it's upgrades and stuff like Vampire Survivors, I'm not as interested, just because if I want to play that type of game, I'll probably just play Hollow Cure, but I do think the concept looks quite funny. But it's not as exciting as I thought when I first read it then, if that's the case. Because I thought it was more similar to Touhou. I somehow read roguelite, but my brain just completely ignored it. I'm gonna see if this can, like, explain it maybe and clarify. Yeah, okay, it is more like Vampire Survivors. Finishing a painting rewards you with versatile items. Enlist the help of a friendly painting bucket. Install some paint turrets, give your enemies mustaches, or become a robot. So it's won some awards as well. But it's kind of more along the lines of that then. Okay, that's still cool, but it's not quite what I thought. It sounds like it'd still be quite fun to play though. Are any of you guys planning on checking out that one? Tools of Verticals Measurement. That's what I thought this was. Like shoot 'em up. I thought it was a vertical shoot 'em up. I thought this was from the video. I greatly misunderstood. It says it's a shooter. But I guess it's more like an auto shooter, maybe like Hollow Cure, I don't know. I thought it was more along the lines of Touhou. I did not get that right. And that's why I watch with you guys. So if I accidentally almost buy a game for the wrong reasons. Anyway, the next one is one I've actually wanted to check out for a really long time. But I never got around to. It's been out since 2018. Greece. It looks beautiful. I might use the sale as an excuse to finally play it because it's really fucking cheap. And it's, from what I've heard, this is one of the most beautiful games of all time. The description real quick. Grit is a hopeful young girl lost in her own world, dealing with a painful experience in her life. Her journey through sorrow is manifested in her dress, which grants new abilities to better navigate her fated reality. I just realized I didn't retweet when I got back. Hold on. Let me see. I'll show you guys the trailer, and you'll see what I mean, that it's really pretty. Hello, Arcanum 1! It looks... Oh, shit, wrong one. Very unique. It seems like it would definitely be a game that would make me cry. Like, not even a question. I mean, the music in the trailer alone made me cry when I first found it a long time ago. This is the type of game that just feels really creative. The type of stuff that AI art tries to rip off. And just... I really love the creative dreamscape of, like, the world in our head, if that makes sense. It really does a good job of showing just how, like, different things, I guess, visualizing doubts and uncertainties and different things in your mind. And it's got me really interested in wanting to check out the full thing, just from the beautiful and unique way that they've, like, designed everything. Not even just the art style, but I mean, like the level design, stuff like this. You see what I mean? The creative imagery. It just sets emotions in your head. And I really like stuff that can evoke emotions. The easiest way is through stories that are really well written, but also stuff like this does a really good job for me too. I like stuff that makes me feel things. And the trailer alone, it's one of those feelings you can't quite put into words. I don't know if you guys understand what I mean by that. It does a great job of visualizing things that you can't quite explain. But it's things that we all feel at times. and just can't, you can't put into words, but you can put it into art. It literally feels like that, like fine art, the video game. I love it, and I've been wanting to play it for so long. It is a relatively short game. Maybe I can aim for this one on stream at some point. By short, do you know like relatively how long? Because I think it's a platformer. At least somewhat. And I want to play it so bad. If it's not too long, I'll take account for my very bad skills. But I wonder... I'm assuming... Oh, it only got 1 award. Interesting. Grace is a hopeful young girl lost... Oh, we already read that. Grace is a serene and evocative experience. Free of danger, frustration, or death. Players will explore a meticulously designed world brought to life with delicate art, detailed animation, and an elegant original score. Through the game-light puzzles, platforming sequences, and optional skill-based challenges will reveal themselves as more of Greece's world becomes accessible. Greece is an experience with almost no text, only simple control reminders illustrated through universal icons. The game can be enjoyed by anyone regardless of their spoken language. 3 to 5 hours, so maybe 2 streams? I'll have to write it down. I forgot there was a 3rd trailer. That was short, so it's fine. I'll write it down on my list as well. I'll probably put it right below Until Then. Just because Until Then really caught my eye. Are any of you guys gonna check out Grease if you haven't yet? Oh no! The next one was sad, Old Man Game number 2, except this one felt even more sad. Oh god. Spiral is a third-person narrative exploration game that shares a poetic vision of cognitive degeneration. Step into the shoes of Bernard as you help him and support him while braving his unraveling mind and reliving his most treasured moments. I feel like this one's not out yet, but I do want to play this one when it comes out because as someone who's, you know, helping look after someone with like pretty severe Alzheimer's at the moment, I feel like this game would like how do I word it? I feel like this game would help me in way I don't know how to put it into words, but I feel like it would just, you know, help me. I guess, yeah, too close to home for me as well, but sometimes that's what I need. Sometimes if something is too close for home, it is literally what I need to deal with something. And I think this is one of those situations where it would be quite helpful for me to play. The trailer is very beautiful.
That was my first memory.
This trailer made me cry.
No longer in control of what I can remember and what I can't. But I think I remember the smell the most. The lake, the bait and tackle box.
I'm tearing up just watching this.
The lines, the faces, the colors, the words. I can't remember exactly who or what they are, but... Dad? Where are you going?
It's...
Sarah?
Oh yeah, I don't think I would stream this one.
Wait.
It's like... It's one of those games that...
Bernard?
It deals with something nobody wants to think about, nobody wants to deal with, but it kind of like... It's like the type of game that almost helps you to cope or deal with those things. Hopefully, it's not out yet, so we don't know if it's actually any good. But to me, it seems like the type of thing that would help me cope with my own situation. Just because it looks so beautifully well done. And I think... I think it would be really good for me to play. And I don't know if anyone else might be dealing with something similar, but I think it would be a good one to check out if you feel like it would also help you a bit. Because it looks like it's done pretty respectfully.
I'm on to all of you.
Yeah, like almost a therapeutic playthrough, yeah. Same reason I know it gets very extreme, but same reason I haven't played Needy Streamer on stream, and I'd like to play off stream at some point. I feel like parts of it might hit a bit too close to home for me. So I really want to play it, but I don't think I want to share that experience. And this one, just like the visuals and stuff, like where some of them look so normal, and then some of them it's like slowly getting all warped or confused and stuff. And I think this game does a beautiful job, and I would really like to check it out when I get a chance. I think there's a couple more trailers, yeah.
I remember everything.
But it's one that I think is going to be a game that some people would love and some people might not be able to play. But I did want to showcase it because I've never seen anything done quite like this before.
They are what tell me. I'm still.
And it's just so beautiful. The lighting and the scenery and stuff. It seems like the type of game that in general would help you deal with like loss, because like unfortunately with cognitive degeneration there's kind of only one direction that it's going to go. But this looks like a game that's kind of focusing on the, you know, the reality of dealing with it while also celebrating the beauty of the past and trying to make sense of it. And I've never seen anything do that before. Adventure Time? I haven't seen Adventure Time. I heard a lot of good things about it, but I never watched it.
Oh, I just need.
It probably just didn't come out at quite the right time for me or something. I think there's one more trailer as well.
I remember.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a good representation of this, like, ever in media. It's good to know Adventure Time has something, but like I've never. Not that I can think of. If there's something, it completely slipped from my mind. I've only seen it either ignored entirely or done very disrespectfully. So this to me is like a game that just feels like kind of groundbreaking in a way. Hello, Kyle Player. And God, the soundtrack. They did a really good job with the voice acting and the soundtrack too. The voice actors is breaking my heart. So basically, you slip into his mind. You're meant to be somewhere in the distance. The sound of a train whistle can be heard. You're meant to be somewhere, but you're not quite ready. A staircase lies before you. Even the way this description is worded, I'm like starting to cry. A staircase lies before you. Doors that feel vaguely familiar are scattered along it and leading you further down. What adventures will they take you on? Meet Bernard Penfield, writer at heart, introspective soul, role-playing veteran, professional dog petter, to me, comforts of home lover, and your companion throughout the story. Walk alongside Bernard and you help him navigate the increasingly instability of his mind and reconnect him with memories of his past. And you get to navigate the years through 5 different stages of life. From imagination and wonder of childhood to forging friendships in teenagehood, from the struggles of adulting to growing wiser. And there's lots of different characters that are featured and stuff. You get different memories with the characters. You basically just get to relive his life with him. And, oh god, this is where they wrote this. Everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. As you progress further into Bernard's mind, the cognitive degeneration begins altering his perspective, affecting everything from how Bernard tells his story to how you play the game. See the visuals and hear the music slip through your fingers while you try to grasp what's left of his memories. Be there for him, remember him, and tell him when he won't be able to do it himself. And then a bit of more information on like the length of it and stuff. Spent 8 to 10 hours to experience 19 fully memorable memories, fully explorable memories. Meet a diverse and vibrant cast of characters, fully voice acted in both English and French. Impact an emotionally rich story with your exploration and dedication. Put yourself in Bernard's shoes with several mini-games tailored to his memories. Enjoy a charming original soundtrack composed to accompany you in Spiral. It does look like a really beautiful game. I didn't know if that would appeal to anyone else or not, but it just seems really unique, and I was very surprised when I saw it. So I did want to shout it out in case that might catch anyone else's eye. Yeah, in case any of you guys want to check that out as well. We're going on to a really lighthearted one after this, don't worry. I knew that one would be a little bit more difficult to talk about, so, I put a silly fun one out afterwards. This one's not out yet, but the demo just came out. Lost and Found. It's like a Where's Waldo type of game where you have to go through and find stuff. But it looks really cute and wholesome. Yeah. You have to go through and try to like find the objects. Lost and Found is a hidden object action-themed adventure in a cozy and immersive world. Join a cast of quirky characters on their epic journey across countless magical locations. Find lost items, solve puzzles, and help a tiny dragon regain her power. So if you want a chill hidden item game, this one looks really cute. Hello, Chronicle. You like seeing a good serious take on memory degradation? Me too. That's why I wanted to show it off. I've never seen anything like it. But this one looks really cute. If you just want like a wholesome game to play, maybe after you finish the other one. Yeah, the demo for this is out as well. Some of the scenes look a little bit more complicated, like this one, holy shit. And some of them are a little more simple. I'm sure there's some walking around and stuff as well. There is a second trailer for this one. I don't think I can go read just a little bit to see if it has like an, oh my god! The bootleg Pokemon! Holy shit, that's Kumamon straight up mixed with Pikachu. Bus Trail! They put a lot of effort into the art and hidden object games. I appreciate that a lot. I am able to monetize the channel now, Chronicle. I just don't know if I will or not. Because looking into Twitch's new music rules, I'm kind of torn. If they're more lenient on people who aren't monetized, maybe I'm better off not monetizing to gamble on them not deleting my channel if I do karaoke but I'm not monetized. The reality is it's always been against the rules though. They just don't really enforce it. But I could just keep gambling and hope that we're okay, and then if I get a warning, take it more seriously. Or I could not monetize and hope that it's safer, but also money. Money sounds good too. So I don't know. Twitch has rules against music, very strict rules actually. They're even stricter than YouTube. They just don't act on it as much, which is why everyone's been freaking out about the new news. I just don't know how seriously to take it. Yeah, I would like the emotes on Twitch. That's the main thing. I was gonna put just one tier for like $2, and then if you pay it, you get the emotes to use on any channel. That's the whole reason I was thinking of doing it. I can always take the affiliate away later if it does be a problem. I don't know, but I think it would be nice to add. Let me see. How long is it? Is what I want to find out. So there's dozens of levels. Bonus challenge levels to test your keen eyes. Decorate and customize your office. I love customizing things. Undercover Easter eggs, surprises, and secrets galore. A hidden item game with Easter eggs. I would never have a life again. Oh, we have another heavy one. Yay, I'm so sorry. This one looks really good, but this trailer also made me cry a little bit. Okay, this is Layla. It's not out yet, but it's coming out in Q4 2024, so it should be out kind of soon. Enter the world of an everyday woman as you explore her past in this point-and-click narrative game. Hand-drawn animations, wait till you see them, they're amazing. Bring her memories to life, and thought-provoking puzzles lay bare the reasons behind her choices. Immerse yourself in a story unfold as you decipher its intricate pieces. Are you guys ready for this trailer? Because you can think you're ready for this trailer, but you'll never be ready for this trailer. Also, James Maynard, I can't really... I've seen a number of questions about, like, why doesn't Playasia do X, Y, or Z from you in streams, though, but I can't really... I can't really answer those things necessarily. If you have an idea that you want, like, to take big action, if you want us to do something, I do recommend suggesting it to customer service. They may have a little bit more power to do stuff like that. I just, like, give them the power. I just stream.
Aging is partly the wisdom of understanding which memories you should cherish and which ones you should let fade.
This trailer is incredible. The way it's animated is like holy. It's a really unique looking game. It's another game that does a good job of like visualizing like the horrors that someone deals with. It looks like a very mature game, but I want to play it. It looks so beautiful. It looks like the type of anime that I like to watch, but it's gay. Games event, but I mean, it looks really dark because it's another one that deals with like the subconscious part of someone's mind. And I really like games that go into stuff like that. The art is really beautiful. Yeah, the body horror was really nicely drawn too. So it's one of the ones I'm very curious about checking out when it's done. It does have a demo up as well. I kind of wanted to try this one on stream actually today. It's another one of the ones, if there was time, but...
Small talk. I decided to go
Me
on a
too, small
journey
talk
in
is
my
hard.
mind to put things into perspective.
Look at the animation!
On what it's going
It's
to be
stunning!
Normally I'd dig a hole in me and then fall into it.
Yeah, it looks messed up and really good. I know!
Instead of falling in, I would willingly go in.
Messed up, my favorite genre of wholesome games. Hello, House King!
Beautiful sights.
Like, look at this, it's so
Entangled
weird!
Metaphorical narratives.
In like the best way.
Childhood traumas.
Weird, said fondly.
There are going to be some savage moments here.
Mm.
And sarcastic comments. It looks nice and inviting with uncanny subtitles.
It almost kind of feels like a, like what's it called?
Before finishing the preview,
An autobiography
take a quick look
in
back
game
to
form. I don't know if it actually
remember
is
how
or not, but it kind of has that feel.
Wait, what?
Ugh. Why? This is not a wholesome game! Oh my god. What the fuck? Ironically, that's a selling feature for me. It makes me more curious. There's one more trailer. I want to watch them all to appreciate the animation in this one. Again, it just looks so different. I love this is literally what I love about indie games. I love how unique they are. Sometimes that unique is very wholesome or very basic but done in a fun way, and sometimes you rip someone's face off. Oh, Freckle. It's just, I love stuff that isn't afraid to do its own thing. Not gonna let sponsors or companies control what they do. They just go off and do their thing, and people either like it or not. Ideally, people like it because you know they have to make money, but I really like it when they just put the creativity first and foremost. I think that is why indie games are becoming so popular because of the creativity and risks in them. Looks like there's a lot of like interesting puzzles and stuff as well. Yeah, it almost has like pop-up book vibes, even though it's kind of like traumatizing looking. I want to see.
Aging is partly the wisdom of
I
understanding.
want to see the description for this one, if it says anything kind of different. Just because we got a pretty, yeah, here we go. We got a pretty good visual representation, but I want to see this. So there's 4 chapters, story-related puzzles and mini-games, hand-drawn cinematics, 16 original soundtracks, voice acting in English, and click and drag gameplay. So it looks like a very simple ride. What the fuck is this? The stream loading screen, what the fuck? Anyway, it looks like a very unique one. If you want something different to check out, like a story game, it's one that I want to try. I don't know if any of you guys are also interested in trying out Layla, but it's one that stood out that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, the next one is just really beautiful graphics that I wanted to show you. Papa! It looks really sad too. This might be another crying game. I'm so sorry. On the moon, Europa, a lush terraformed paradise in Jupiter's shadow, an android named Z sets out in search of answers. Run, glide, and fly across the landscape. Solve mysteries in the ruins of a fallen utopia, and discover the story of the last human alive. I can see this one being under wholesome games. Like, it's kind of dark, but wholesome. The graphics feel very Breath of the Wild in terms of the aesthetic and feel of, like, the lonely, desolate land.
In a few years' time,
I actually like the water better than Breath of the Wild, unpopular opinion, but...
you'll wake up somewhere better.
This one looks like it would make me, like, cry my eyes out.
I don't know exactly what the world will look like.
I really want to try this one. There is a demo for this one as well. Yeah, like a melancholic wholesome. The voice in the trailer was also absolutely stunning. I really like the narrator.
Clean water, fresh air, wide open skies.
It looks like another game that does a good job of telling its story through the, like, nature. Like, I know people criticize Breath of the Wild for not having a story, but it really does. If you pay attention to all of the details in the landscape and in the world, it has a story. And this feels like the same type. It's just a story that's told without words. And it's very hard to do that right. But I have high hopes for this one. It looks like one that has a good chance of doing it right. Yeah, it looks really good! I don't know what their budget was, but I have a feel. This one I can see maybe if Ghibli had been an inspiration. It kind of feels like they just said, what's our budget? Yes. It looks so beautiful! It looks like something that was crafted with love for a very, very long time. Who the fuck says that? I've seen it in a lot of reviews. A lot of reviews complaining that it had no story, and I'm like, God damn it, it has! Yeah, exactly, you just don't get spoon-fed. There's so much lore. That's my favorite part about Breath of the Wild. Experiencing the lore through discovering stuff yourself, it's amazing. And this one kind of gives me the similar good vibes, and it makes me want to play. It said coming 2023, but I guess that like never happened. And you know, that's okay. I can tell they're putting a lot of love and work into this. Like, look at the colors. Look at the flowers. The foliage is so beautifully done with the sky. And we've seen that water. That is active reflections. It literally reflects the world as you see it from where you are. It's amazing. Yeah, they're clearly putting in so much work that I don't think having more time to cook is a problem. Yeah, it looks more Ghibli than the other thing. I know. This one feels very Ghibli. Like, I know Ni no Kuni is the Ghibli game, but this feels like if Ghibli had made a game and, like, didn't have to call it Ghibli, maybe. I don't know. They're on the fence about this one? It does look pretty nice. I want to try it, maybe. Let me see. A breathtaking world of lakes, meadows, and mountains to explore, scattered within the remains of a fallen civilization. Free-flowing movement that empowers you to glide serenely from boost to boost, building power and momentum over time. Uncover secrets, solve puzzles, and navigate hidden dangers in the ruins. An intimate story about growing up and humanity's relationship with nature. I want to play it! It looks so beautiful. I can't say it's the most unique, since it does feel like it heavily pulls from stuff like Breath of the Wild and this one game that I can't remember. A Journey? Not quite Journey. Maybe more like the Sky one, but it kind of pulls from some other stuff, but it executes it in a really nice way. I hope. Are any of you guys gonna check out Europa? I might. It's not on my list of I'm definitely gonna check out, but I'm. Oh! The next one's my favorite on the whole list, I think. Wait. I need to share this one. So this is like my dream game, okay? Let me read the description. A secret recipe has been stolen, and you're charged with finding the culprit. Trouble is, you're the one who done it. Investigate, interrogate, and manipulate your way to framing the perfect scapegoat in this reverse detective visual novel. So it's a detective game, but you're the criminal, and you have to gaslight everyone else into thinking that it's not you. And I love this.
Make coffee, meet customers, and steal your boss's secret recipe. Blame your crime on someone else in the cafe. Well, that certainly makes things interesting. You've got plenty of potential scapegoats to choose from. A hardworking golem, an unruly...
It's kind of like single player Among Us. Yeah, it's like a 20 out of 10 concept. Lighthearted and silly and fun. Do not pet.
Gather evidence to use against them and choose who to accuse for your crime, with over 15 ways to close the case.
Multiple ways you can end it!
To know these people, maybe things could go a different way. Maybe they could even get to know the real you. Just make sure to use your time wisely before things reach a boiling point. When you're the
Why does the volume shift? I know, it's so annoying. So the game is called Spill the Beans. And I was looking at the dialogue, and like some of it is pretty chaotic. So you're all kind of stuck in the place. They don't leave until you find the culprit. I like how you can actually gaslight them into thinking your boss did it. Are you seriously suggesting I tank my own profits by stealing my own recipe? That's the ending I'd want to try getting, just to see. Just try to gaslight my boss into thinking that they stole their own recipe. I thought there's a weird giant safe. It looks lighthearted. Yeah, I know, the UI is really nice. I love stuff that's lighthearted and fun. Cozy Fantasy Cafe. Stolen secret recipe. 5 potential suspects. You did it. Now you should probably find someone else to blame. Now this one's loud! This was probably like a very early trailer. I think this one caught my eye the most as well. I really want to try the demo for it. No, actually I lied. There's one more that caught my eye more than this one. But this one is like the second most, I think. Oh my god, they're holding hands. Cute! It kind of almost feels like Monster Prom meets Ace Attorney meets Among Us, and I'm here for it. I'm curious if it says anything about how many endings it'll have or something down here. Oh, it says 15. Anything else that it hasn't said though? Navigate conversations. Influence their emotions. Let me see. Okay, we got the features. And I didn't zoom out again. I love looking through the features. Okay. Investigate, interrogate, and manipulate a colorful cast of characters including a vampire, a skeleton, and a cat. Help them overcome their flaws and leave the cafe a better person, or enable their worst habits to bring about their downfall. Choose your accused, a replayable story that responds to your choices, with over 15 possible ways to complete the game. Finest House Blend. Contains 20 plus custom CGs and over 100 sprite variations to show the characters at their best and worst. Plus an original soundtrack refined to bring the essence of each and every character. Be yourself, do crimes. Customize your pronouns and let the character get to know the real you. Coffee Connoisseur. I thought you saw you could customize like your skin color in the game too. Coffee Connoisseur. Collect achievements and unlock secret recipes for some fantastical drinks. Oh no, it's Coffee Talk all over again where I'm just gonna end up grabbing every coffee and wanting to make it IRL. My stomach is in danger. It looks really chill and fun though. I want to play it. I wanna steal the recipe and blame people. There's a few more I want to show off, so we're kind of like speed running a little bit. This one also has a really nice trailer. Free Ride. This one looks really unique, so I wanted to show this one off as well. Free Ride is a game about you. Board a train to the spirit world in an audible RPG where you can make friends, use telekinesis, and find secrets, consume ice cream, and chart your own path. Each character is uniquely troubled, and in helping them find their way, you might find yourself too. This one didn't stand out to me that much, but then I looked at the trailer, and I completely changed my mind. So I want to see what you guys think after seeing the trailer.
You'll adventure to the spirit world.
I love the
conscious
graphics.
And unconscious choices will affect the lives of the friends you'll meet. Like us all, they're far from perfect, but helping them and learning about them will reveal pieces of your personality. Are you
It has this like weird mix of like retro and modern style, and it kind of feels like a painting. Like 3D, but like moving paint and some of the sprites and stuff.
Because each act of the game can be solved multiple ways, you can never see it all in one run. Because in life, the first time you meet a bully or have someone leave you, it's devastating. But life is long, and next time you'll be wiser and you'll have new friends. And suddenly,
yeah, no, it looks crazy, but it looks so nice.
Because Free Ride is a game about you.
It's a very unique visual style. I quite like it.
So wishlist us on Steam for our full release early next year. And oh, thanks for reminding me, Richard.
The dog.
demo is surprise released on Nintendo Switch, right?
Yeah. Oh, I could try this demo on Switch. And there's another older trailer. Oh my god, that's a beautiful level. They're running on the rainbow. And it looks like, depending on what you do, there's like a lot of different endings in this one. It's kind of like a write your own story RPG, kind of. Like a visual novel RPG, but like, I don't know. Unique in the way it executes it. And I think it's the art style that really caught my eye, where the textures move to make it feel like it's a painting that got brought to life. I don't know if you guys noticed the moving textures on some things, but that's the first thing that I noticed. It's not on everything though, it's only on some. Because if it was everything, I think it'd be too overwhelming. But it looks so beautiful! So neat. I do want to read this one, because I know the demo's out, but this one's coming out in 2025. So it's gonna be a little while. They have a Discord though. So it's a physics-based telekinesis powers, but it's a physics-based game. You can chuck fish, play basketball, solve puzzles, fight demons. It seems almost like a story game, but kind of a little more sandbox than usual. Big friends, branching storylines. The game is a personality test! A bunch of personality test games demos came out, or games, not demos, came out, and I never got to try them, so I might want to try this one. Yeah, the whole game, I guess, is a personality test. The way you interact with the game on its most fundamental levels will be watched carefully and tallied up into a personality outcome. Don't like what we got, go back and try again. And that's what this screen is for! Oh no, one of them was Fool. That's terrifying. So, based on your decisions, it'll give you whichever one of the personalities you are. That's terrifying. This game is now a horror game. Oh, Keikogram, it does look really interesting though. Are any of you guys gonna try that along with me as well? I might do some more streams where I try like maybe 2 demos a stream or something. Because there's so many of these I want to play and I just can't. The next one is also my actual favorite. Yeah, this one. Every Fine Self I did want to play, it just came out at a very bad time, unfortunately. Songbird Guild! Did I mention there's a lot of Yuri in this event? The art style and the sound of this one really stood out. I want to try this one even more than the other Yuri, I think. The Songbird Guild is a Yuri RPG visual novel hybrid about magical girls falling in love. I can make the magical girls kiss. This is the best game ever. Investigate the secrets of a corrupt fantasy world and fight creepy yet somehow adorable monsters in turn-based battles, all to pay the bills in this world where being a magical girl is a regular 9-to-5 job. The trailer just screams. It screams magical girl, and it screams Yuri. And I love how it has like a slightly Halloween feel to the music. The UI, it feels like weird fever dream from like, you see 90s game screenshots. I kind of love it though, I don't hate it. Like it was made in PowerPoint or something. It fits! It fits! And I like how the enemies feel kind of like Undertale-esque. It looks really like, what's the word? Stylized? So it's probably going to be a style that people either like or don't like, but it's definitely one that stood out to me and I wanted to play. I like the animation too and the music style. It just looks like the type of thing where as long as the gameplay is fun, I would really like it. If the gameplay is not fun, this is the type of game that would be very rough because it isn't just story. There is a lot of gameplay involved. I wonder if they have any info on how much though. Okay, we have the character descriptions. Kotari is our typical anime protagonist. She's strong, sometimes reckless, and has deep ambitions that drive her every move. Her low defense and her susceptibility to being stunned make her a bit squishy, but keep her well protected, and her high attack and crit stats will give your team the firepower it needs. She's neon. Genteel, at times to the point of being stiff. Kaina is most put together of the Songbird members. With heavy defense and very high status resist, she's a tank, but also hits like a wet noodle. More complex magical abilities will need to be used sparingly, but her ability to quickly heal stamina makes her a good long game character. Bree is quiet and mellow, but not necessarily shy, just laid back. As the guild's primary healer, he's very important in the field, so make sure to protect him. Well, a pretty tanky character, he's weak to burns. As am I, do not burn, please. Gigi is a nerd on many topics, including history, magic, and technology. Once she starts talking about a subject she's interested in, it's hard to get her to stop. She has heavy burn resist, but low defense, and is very weak to poison. This one, I'd probably have to try the demo to see how I feel about it overall, Just because it's kind of hard to tell from like, you know, from like a tiny little trailer if a visual novel is any good or not. But it did stand out to me. The next one! Sorry, I'm speedrunning. The next one is also an absolute banger that we have needed for so many years. The Violinist! I want to play this with my Guitar Hero guitar. If you love the violin, classical music, or any instrument, this vertical rhythm game is for you. Rosin up your bow, tune your violin, and launch yourself into musical success. So basically, it's Trombone Champ, but violin, and with like actual classical music. I really wanted to play this one another day because I want to wait and I want to use my Guitar Hero guitar. It looks really hard too, and I think it's like actually the spots you'd have to hit to make those notes. And it's supposed to be played with keyboard, but nah, I gotta play this with a Guitar Hero guitar. And there's even like mini games for tuning it and stuff. Isn't there a violin rhythm game that's also a horror game? Is there? If you find it, can you share it with me? I've never heard of that. Hello, Azar! I originally heard of this game from your tweet, actually. I want to play it with my Guitar Hero guitar. It looks so chaotic. If they have that, that one really hard song, I don't remember the name of it, by Vivaldi, I think I would perish. My poor fingers. It looks really fun and really difficult, and I love it. I love how it has like the aesthetic of the streets and like practice halls and your room. It's everything. It was supposed to release today. Damn, that's so sad. It looks so jank in the best way. I'm so excited. I really want to try this one because I'm a sucker for rhythm games. I wonder if there's a note for like how many songs or anything they have. Oh god, they have quick time events. That's the tuning is. What? Let me see. A variety of scenarios and violins. Oh my god, you can have a sparkly green violin. Amazing! I wonder, it doesn't say how many songs though, so I guess we don't really know yet. 0 microtransactions, just pure music. I fucking love to hear it, thank you. Singular game with no microtransactions. I love it, please. I am so done with microtransactions. We've gone from DLC being such an exciting new thing to everything having microtransactions, and I just want to cry. No more microtransactions! So, you know, I'll take it. That's nice. There was a Nintendo game about the violinist of Hamlin. Ooh, I gotta look that up. It's one of my favorite nursery rhyme stories. There'll be a demo eventually. I thought the demo came out, but I guess it didn't because it's not listed. Weird, I thought there was. I think I have 3 more. 3 more to speed run. 3 more that I want to speed run real quick. After Love is another really pretty story looking one. There's a lot of as a piano rhythm horror game. Still, can you share it if you find it? I want to check that out. After Love is another one where the trailer looks really, really beautiful. From the creator of Coffee Talk. And what comes after comes a slice-of-life adventure set in modern Jakarta about love, loss, and finding your own way forward. Step into the shoes of Rama, a young musician struggling to move on with his life after the death of his girlfriend, Sinta. This looks so beautiful. Like, it has one of those, like, really wholesome art styles, but the game looks very deep. It's one of those ones where you can tell that it's definitely going to be more than it appears on the surface, just by looking at the trailer. Was it a piper or a violinist? It was a piper, but there's a lot of different adaptations that use different instruments. It was a pipe. Definitely a game that'll make me cry. Yeah, it seems that way for sure. It's like it's about love and loss.
These things take time.
I just also really like the music aesthetic with
You got
it.
this, Rama.
Like the mini games. The music in the trailer is really nice too. I was curious about their demo, but it's about a group that was a band too. So my guess is that him and his girlfriend were both part of the band. It's another one with like hand-drawn aesthetics. I think one of the things I really like about a lot of these indie games that have like hand-drawn stuff, we see so much from like big games. There's such a focus on having like the newest, up-to-date, biggest, flashiest graphics that I think people don't appreciate good 2D graphics as much as they used to. But I'm a big fan of 2D graphics, way more than 3D when they're done nicely. So stuff like, oh my god, I burped. Stuff like this that you see in indie games to me always gets me very excited, because this is the type of thing I used to buy for like game systems and stuff. Like even 999 had gone 3D by the end of it, by the end of the series. Even Ace Attorney. While I still like those games, the aesthetic to me is not the same. So I kind of get that satisfaction more out of indie games these days. Yeah, hand-drawn is such a vibe! Alright, he has 1 month to get his shit together. Damn! Oh! Okay. Okay, here's a bit of a description. While his friends and bandmates are all determined to help him move on, Rama has been stuck for more than a year. He's neglecting his music, his mental health, and his relationships. Oh, making things harder, he's hearing Cinda's voice inside his head, unsure if she has a spirit or part of his imagination. Rama's band has a critical gig in 1 month's time. Either he gets serious about his music and delivers the new songs he's been promising, or the band will move on without him. Oh, this is serious. Over 28 days and nights, it'll be your choices that determine the path Rama takes. Explore the city, choose which relationships to repair and which ones to pursue. Come to terms with the past, rediscover your creative voice, and help Rama shape a future for himself. This definitely sounds like pain! I think this will make me cry a lot. I want to play it. And then a mix of narrative, adventure, dating sim, and rhythm game. They literally just took like almost all my favorite genres and threw them into one game. And I love to see it! I love to see it! And this one, we had a game that featured the Philippines, but this game features Indonesia. Part of the burgeoning Indonesian indie game development scene, Afterlife EP seeks to create an authentic window into modern urban life in Indonesia. I love seeing like new places in games and stuff. It's so cool. So I want to check this one out when it comes. If any of you guys like Pain, you might like Afterlove EP. Let me see. There's 2 more. There's 2 more I want to show. I might skip one depending. No, I think I'll show them both. I think it's okay. Okay. We're still speedrunning though. Neo Harbor Rescue Squad! This is the closest thing to Trauma Center that I've seen in a long time. Live the life of rookie paramedic, your frantic minigame action and wild funny story. Juggle waves of patience with a battle-like triage system. Master dozens of treatment minigames and win the city's recognition from the rival fire department. My goal today is to make at least, you guys each find at least 1 game you want to try. And I feel like if you haven't found anything yet, maybe this would entice you because it's quite different. So you have to look after like a bunch of different patients, similar to Trauma Center, but I think you also have to like have a little bit of like time management with other stuff as well, if I understand.
On it, Captain.
It almost, the way it's drawn almost makes it look like an older Flash game too. Again, said fondly. It has a very nostalgic feel to it. And I like the bright colors and everything too. In terms of colors, it almost reminds me of, oh god, what's that game? The Pit Crew game. My brain can't remember right now. The aesthetic of some of the animations almost reminds me of like Adventure Quest. I want to try this one. Hello, Sterling. I'm showing off a bunch of trailers that stood out to me from the Wholesome Games sale. This one has a demo out as well. Paramedic action drama. I like how the music is so dramatic. How about a Trauma Center style dating sim so you fail to give surgery or potential dating rival pull strings? Oh god, the stakes would be so high. That'd be terrifying. Having to like not, oh god, you have to like rescue the people from a damaged theme park ride. Oh god, that's terrifying. Where are these? I guess you have to like actually go into the location and like save people. That's neat. That's something Trauma Center never did. It's not just they come to the hospital. Like, you're a paramedic. You go to the scene. And you look after everything. Interesting. I'm curious what details this has. Use the triage system to quickly monitor a patient's health, how much damage they're taking, if they're critical, and learn to prioritize treatment. So I guess you have to hop between people. Oh god. Quickly switch between different views to manage multiple patients at the same time. Oh no. Across a variety of complex scenes. This one sounds very stressful. I think this game will make me panic, but it'll be really fun. Use shields to temporarily protect your patients from damage, giving you some breathing room to strategize. That doesn't happen IRL. Yeah, depersonalization was suggested to me on Twitter. I'm realizing now that it was not part of the sale at all, but it's okay. It looks really good, so whatever. Aim for a high rank, with each emergency be graded based on speed, skill, and the condition of your patients. So you can like compete with people to see who gets higher. Make dialogue choices to deal with the public. Advance the story and get to know your squad mates. Laugh through a story of teamwork, friendship, and dolphins for some reason. Inspired by real paramedic stories in Asia. So it's based on real situations that happen. Interesting. Hello, Lishade. You can play with gamepad or keyboard. Some minigames allow mouse. You can switch anytime, so you can use both of them. I do want to try Melatonin. I don't remember seeing it in the Wholesome sale, but Melatonin looks really good. Looks like a nice quick game, too. Multiple resolution settings, appreciated. And, like, all the usual stuff. Screen shake toggle is nice, because some people can't handle that. Are any of you guys going to check out New Harbor Rescue Squad? I am going to check out too many games, my poor brain. There's one more that I wanted to show off. A very, very wholesome, chill one to end on. Neko Odyssey! Hello, King Julian. Neko Odyssey is one that I thought kind of just appealed to pretty much almost everybody, regardless of your taste in games. So I wanted to share this one last. Neko Odyssey, a game for cat lovers. You can't miss. Here's a slightly unusual casual adventure game where the main gameplay centers around taking pictures of cats. You just have to walk around taking pictures of cats. The pixel art graphics in a 3D setting create a charming atmosphere reminiscent of Japanese animation. I don't know how to word it. The animation isn't necessarily my favorite style, but I do appreciate how unique it is. The fucking cat. The fucking meow 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 meow. Pokemon Snap but cats. Yes. Essentially. This trailer made me so ridiculously happy. It does have a DS feel. It's just like the stupidest trailer I've seen, and I mean that in the best way. I fucking love it. I love the animations and the expressions and all the cats. And the mini games look so silly. Sponsored by Meow Mix. It looks like one that would be really fun to play on a Steam Deck or like handheld. I love how the pictures turn out. So good. And the demo is out. I do want to try the demo for this as well if I get a chance at some point. Here's the trailer that's not quite as meow 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 meow. But oh wait, never mind. I kind of want to do a cover of the song. I just like record all the meows myself. Put on the cat ears. Meow 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 meow. I feel like this is a brain rot song. This is peak brain rot song. I could listen to this for like 3 hours straight. And then at the end of the 3 hours, be like, what am I doing with my life? And then walk away, and 5 minutes later, I'd be like, meow, 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 meow. God, I love this. I wanna play the meow, meow, meow game. I sincerely hope that this soundtrack plays the whole time the game goes. Like, just the entire time you're playing, it's just meow, 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 meow. I don't know if you guys guys love this trailer as much as I do, but I just wanted to save it for the end because I figured it was such a stupid, silly one to end on. I should mute it. I mean, that's fair. I think I wouldn't mute it, but I think I'd respect if anyone had to mute it. That sounds like it'll get annoying after a while. I love that kind of shit. Games that everyone's like, that's annoying. I'm like, nah, that's peak. The demo is out now, though. Let's see if there's anything different. I don't think it says anything different in the description, so you guys can download that demo and play the meow 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 game if you want to check it out. Okay. I think that's all we have time for, because I gotta get ready for Final Fantasy. I'm already, like, in the danger zone for being ready on time, so... I hope you guys enjoyed the Wholesome Games Showcase. I've been wanting to show off more indie games for a while. I'm not quite sure how to do it, because if I look at every trailer, I just don't have the time. And if I play one demo, then I'm not showing off the rest, so it's kind of experimental. But if you guys did enjoy it, I can try to do it for more of the sales. So just let me know, because it's pretty easy to do. I just have to like look through the games and stuff. Some sales might be easier to pick out than others, unfortunately. There was just a lot of ones in this one that I was interested in and wanted to show off. I hope you guys were able to find at least one game that caught your interest during the stream. Maybe something new to try when you get a chance. That being said, I've got to set off my raid to myself on YouTube. I'm streaming Final Fantasy in 45 minutes, Final Fantasy 14, and then I'll find someone to raid on Twitch. I honestly have no idea if any of these are on Playasia. So if you're interested, you'll have to check it out yourself and look. I know they're on Steam. Hello, Pixelated Duck. But yeah. I want to do some more streams trying indie demos as well when we get a chance. I don't know if I'll be able to this week, but maybe. We'll see. Yeah! Where... Oh shit, I forgot to add my slideshow back. We don't have a slideshow. It's okay! Okay, let me see. I'm gonna find someone to raid on Twitch. And on YouTube, we'll raid myself. I could potentially raid Lane. I like to try to see what I think would be the best fit, though. Let's see. Doxxing Kingdom is not a bad fit. That's a wholesome game. I usually raid just chatting if I'm doing just chatting. But you know what? Fuck it. Doxxing Kingdom is wholesome. Yeah. We will raid Lane, I think. Definitely not a game that destroys any friendships at all. Ever. Give me a minute to get an image. And then I'll raid myself on YouTube, because I'll be back soon, and then we'll raid someone else after I'm done that for the day. Let me see. This is Lane! Lane is lovely. Please go raid her rules. We will raid in, and then I will find somewhere to go on, well, myself. I don't know what I'm saying, somewhere. On YouTube! Okay. Lane! Let's see. Let me see. Real. Let's see. Now, where can we go on the YouTube side? Hold on. Myself, I wonder. Maybe we should raid Obake Pam. I heard they're streaming something maybe interesting later, so let's go and raid Obake Pam. Yay! Alright, I will see you guys in Final Fantasy in a little while. Bye-bye!